I mean, but not like I said, fucking strippers is cool. Like I said, strip clubs up north definitely trash.
Bro,
not all of them. We got a place here called Mardi Gras that's pretty good.
Bro, I literally seen a stripper dance to like the grungiest of grunge, like hard rock music, and
Nirvana.
that's just
bro. This was like dinner could have been like Slipknot or something. I was like, I'm going home.
And she was. Can I ask? Was she white?
Wait till you go to strip clubs.
It was very depressing, and I feel like I really wanted to give her like instead of sliding her money, I wanted to kind of like slide her a therapy card.
Assalamu alaikum, Yasin.
Walaikum salam.
Nah, that's what he's.
I've been getting told that all day, and I still fucked it up. Damn.
That's me.
But my aunt is in town, so she been saying that, and I've been like, oh yeah, got it this time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be, you know what I'm saying, cordial. But no, son. Like I said, man. What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome, wherever you listen to this joint. Welcome to Get Your Bars Off podcast. It's your boy Arri Starks with Sue. Got Ty here. My boy Joe. I mean not Joe. Damn.
Joseph.
Joe must be talking trash about us. Willoso and Gino. What's going on, my brothers?
Sue Wood out today.
Sue out. That's crazy. I was just talking about the goddamn Blue Jays in the car on the way from that damn Hall of Fame induction, bro. Apparently the Blue Jays are cooking food right now.
Yeah, they beat us last week. So yeah, they are.
Cool. Before I forget, my beautiful, amazing Mets beat the dog shit out of fucking Yankees in the Subway Series.
But who's making the playoffs? Us or y'all?
The Mets are. The Mets will. The Mets will. The Yankees won't. Fuck out of here with that shit.
You niggas need.
See what happened to the Blue Jays when they leave Buffalo?
You niggas need a miracle.
But anyway, let's get into, you know what I'm saying, the beginnings of this shit, man. First things first on the docket. Wu-Tang. You see
the W.
Shirt? Ty, show me your shirt again. You want to go and show your shirt again.
My shirt. Can I see it?
Very nice shirt. And plug Ty, plug who made it, plug all of that. Where they can find that.
Amazon.
Okay. I thought it was like my bad.
What are you talking about?
Big A, Amazon.
Big A and Big A and Big P because you forgot the Prime.
Yeah, because 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Forever, you know. How
be shit for your head top, you know.
Well, no, son. We got off. This is pretty much this last episode that we watched was pretty much the episode we've been waiting for. Is to literally see how Ghostface and Raekwon mend their little beef and whatever and become friends and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. And this was a cool episode with the whole little high noon aspect to it, Western vibes, all of that nature. Knowing RZA and the type of movies he's into and film me just being around Quentin Tarantino one time, probably started, you know what I'm saying, say, fuck it, I'm going to do a Western joint. But it served its purpose given the tension between the two crews. I thought it was a real dope episode. We thought we was going to get like 3 of them things like we got last time. And we was like, fuck all of that.
I was sad. I was really sad, guys.
I like how they at the beginning, like I like how it was, and this is the best comparison for me. It was like a spiral staircase, and you didn't know what it led to because the whole time you're thinking, oh, they ain't gonna squash it. They ain't gonna squash it. Oh, this is happening. This is happening. And until the very end, where this nigga, spoiler alert, where this nigga Bobby got all these niggas sitting by the dock and he's like, yo, you're this. You need me because of this. You just had a kid. You need to make legal money now. You know the streets power. I need you. Like, he was going one by one what he needed from each of them. Like, it was a beautiful moment.
What kind of like, what little situation they're in that kind of what warrant them to have to really, you know what I'm saying, take this situation serious too. You know what I'm saying? Like what said with Divine not being able to really find a job as a felon and
do your Divine impression. Hey Bobby, I don't know why you invited Dennis here, but
what was that nigga saying? He was like, I don't even know what that nigga said on the train. He was like, Bobby, what would you think bringing guys on this boat was gonna even do for you? Like,
I told you in the chat yesterday, I was like, yo, it feels like he was a king.
When I was hustling.
They have done a good job of erasing the kingpin stench from this nigga from season 1 because he doesn't look like the same person.
That nigga humble as shit now,
because
bro.
He's not the same person. That's the point.
I see what you say. I see what you're saying.
He's doing good now. He's not in the street.
He legit. He legit.
Yeah, no, for real though. I really did like the just to like talk about real talk. Oh shit, almost fucked the trap up. But
The church's money.
But nah, pretty much like I said, the mending of relationships. You got the reconciliation of power and divine. So
That wasn't too crazy though. I don't think their beef was too crazy.
They needed that to happen. Like I said, I think Dennis, or like I said, what you want to call him, he was looking at divine for like, what is your next move? And if this is your next move, why did you have me doing all of this? And same thing with Raekwon with power. If you come in here to do music, why was you, you know what I'm saying, stopping me from doing that just to, you know what I'm saying, fun whatever you was doing. And now you hear it. So it's like their directions got them all messed up now. So it's kind of like they need them to see some type of solidarity between them two before Ray and, you know what I'm saying, and Ghost can really see like, okay, this shit is real. If these niggas can do it, then maybe we can, I guess.
And that's what happens when you're a follower. You got
Did you see
Lover following Divine.
That's his right hand man.
What's his name, Ty? His real name, D Lover.
Is Dennis in this motherfucker.
D Lover.
You see how this nigga Divine?
Remember the white dude dropped the white dude? D Lover. I thought it was your friend.
We didn't know how Divine felt about him dating Shuri. And then that's when he showed it. He was like, yo, how you gonna do that while I'm locked up? You gonna sleep with my sister? And then this nigga D looked at him like,
you flipped that shit on him real quick though. Like
true.
With the instant, if I'm good enough to work with you, I'm not good enough for Shuri.
Yo, facts, Cole. The fucking bootleg man was hilarious. He was like, yo.
Yes, the bootleg man though was dropping gems on niggas though. Cause I was just talking about, cause my uncle was a bootleg man though. Rest in peace, my uncle Turk, son. That nigga we used to be him at McDonald's, and that dude would have all of the joints, bro. Remember I told you I had Like Mike on bootleg, Austin Powers, Goldman on bootleg, bro. I had some joints on bootleg. Yeah, we always laced us though, bro. In the same way, he would like. Remember when the dude had him in the park, had son test the tape out?
Yeah.
That's the same thing my uncle used to do. Like, nah, play that joint right here. Let me see.
He had a
you know what I'm saying?
TV
So I
man.
understood kind of the, you know what I'm saying, the hustle. Well, as he say, not a hustle, actual business.
He does his taxes. This nigga Cole stupid. Show my content.
Stupid. But nah, son, like I said, though, that he was definitely dropping gems. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that nigga had the burner on him. And that nigga Dennis was like,
you sell everything, right?
Yeah, me don't get that off you, brother.
That was an old burner too, cowboyish.
You seen the pearl on it? Yeah, that shit was nice as hell though. But that's what I'm saying though. With the more high noon shit though, for me, it gave off more of that Western vibe. Yeah, but that's what they were doing.
Did you recognize the song in the violin?
I thought that was cool too. Even though I feel like, I mean, certain things like that, I mean, it's not really needed, but
it's ham-fisted.
Yeah, it's like you don't really need to do it, but I get it. You know what
but I think it's good for people who wouldn't catch it right away.
All right, but I think it would kind of like fool people to think like, oh well, did he get the beat from this violinist on the boat? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think all of that happened.
I knew they was gonna squash this shit at some point because in the season trailer, you see the video for chess boxing. So at some point, they gotta squash it.
Wait, hold on.
Squash it because we live in the main time.
The video, the trailers made you think they squashed that, not real life.
No, I'm talking about in the season because I'm thinking, yo, are they gonna drag this to the end or are they gonna get it out the way early? They got it out the way early. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to drag.
I think it was good to do that. But I would say when you brought up the chess boxing video, they definitely gave us a lot of little Easter eggs for that, which is the whole analogy he did with the whole chess pieces and all of that nature. And you think of the video, how they were set up like chess pieces. That pretty much was my, you know what I'm saying, interpret. That's how that, like things like that is more so like, okay, I can see how that leads to the video being set up like such. You know what I'm saying?
Members though, they still got work to do. They still got a couple people to add.
Yeah, I mean, they still got to bring you God back. Like I said, a lot of those guys that we seen from the last episode wasn't in this episode, so we didn't see you God, Math, Inspector, Ace. We didn't see none of them this episode. This was about all the niggas who got tension for this episode. Real.
Facts, yeah, see? Facts. A lot of the shit showed in that.
Nigga divine, bro.
That's why I be like, that's why I like, why add all the extra little theatrics like this? I get it for the arts.
So I think there's a certain level of, if you know enough about the Wu-Tang, you know the Wu like to be mysterious and move like how Shaolin niggas move.
Shaolin.
And it's like, I get it, y'all from Staten Island. Y'all gotta do your weird shit. So I'm not expecting, if you know about the Wu-Tang, exactly, yeah, I know they never shot.
Well, they also never disclosed how they squashed their beef. We never knew that they even had beef to begin with. I knew this from the show. I didn't know they had beef from the show.
Niggas
Where in New York are you from?
You said what?
Massachusetts, man.
What part of New York are you from?
I'm from the Bronx. I ain't from fucking Staten Island. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
They from Buffalo.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
He moved to Massachusetts at a young age. He's got a Big Poppy shirt in the back in his closet somewhere.
Well, he's my illegitimate father, so that's
That nigga sprinkles clam chowder powder on his pancakes.
no clam chowder slander. No clam chowder slander.
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder powder on his pancakes and French
You
toast.
can't slander clam chowder.
But now, when it comes to the Wu-Tang in general, like if you know about them, you expect a certain flair drama to be put into the stuff, a little bit of the artistic and the level of that 5% where it's like, I'm gonna go back and mystify you retroactively, and you're gonna believe it when I'm telling you the story of the event that occurred. And it's like, bro, I get it. You're taking luck and turning it into fate, and you having, like, no pun intended, divine intervention and shit, and divine wisdom. Yeah, facts. And then, yo, he called you quack.
Says the nigga that lives in fucking bubblefuck Colorado. I don't want to hear that.
He's there to smoke weed, and
I'm about to say he's in a place a lot of people want to be.
Egg, I don't want to hear that, Colorado Jones.
Hey, as long as he doesn't live in Nebraska, he's fine.
Or Utah.
Or Dakota. North Dakotas. Yeah, definitely don't live in North Dakota.
You right there.
Nah.
I might start using that as a tagline like Kenny Omega with the North Carolina shit. Not from North Dakota. Fuck North Dakota. I don't even know why we got beef with North Dakota. It just feel like it's a lot of weird ass niggas.
Fuck North Dakota. Fuck Steve Harvey.
No, you see, her face was just so out there. Like, yo, wait. In the Dakotas, how I got beef out there?
We got people.
I don't, but I'm just saying, why do you have beef with a state that has nothing to do with you?
I don't know. It's just a vibe it gives off.
What did they do to you?
Are they a red state?
A lot of weird ass niggas. A lot of weird ass people from North Dakota, and they just leak out into the internet and just fuck it up for all the good standing people in the rest of America.
Florida is the wild state. All the wild news you hear is from fucking Florida.
I stay out of Florida. Like, Florida is a disgusting place. I don't even.
Florida, man.
Hey, man.
I'm so real. I don't even eat Floridian oranges, bro. I don't drink Floridian oranges. I completely divest from Florida when possible.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate Florida, but I'm gonna drink that damn OJ.
California got better oranges.
Well, I ain't never had it. I don't know if I had it. Whatever. I don't know.
Bro, you gotta check.
Let's close up on this.
Fuck Florida.
Any last thoughts? Any predictions for the next episodes? Which I think they're going to be like. What's some of the things y'all think they're going to be kind of hashing? If they got this out the way, what's next? Because obviously, I know everybody. And here I know I always bring up Capadonna, but somebody
on the record.
We was acting like it was going to be was it like an end scene credit scene, like some shit like that?
That was fast forward, and because you at least show me what's going to happen next week. Fuck, like
yeah, son. Like, but the shit, I'm thinking she looking for an end credit scene or some shit like motherfucking Capadonna go come out of jail or some shit and just end scene or some shit. Like, it's Capadonna. Like,
it's Cap.
Why you gotta tell my business?
Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be that nigga that's like, it's Capadonna.
Nah, I want to see them. I want to see them record finally. Protect Your Neck. Like, I want to see the process of them recording that 36 Chambers album, which I think that's
I think that should be the slow burn, like the studio sessions and just the build up of the songs from there. Because he already showed us the beat tape, so it's like he's got to see motherfuckers got to lay the records down from there. And I'm is fucking what's my joint? Can It All Be So Simple remix. I'm good. I'm all good.
Like I remember being a kid when Wu-Tang was like popping, and that level of like I would just love to sit there and just watch the studio sessions from all of their first album, like from 90. Yeah, pretty much from the Enter the 36 Chambers all the way through probably all their first to sophomore albums. Just sitting in the studio watching them go.
The documentary.
I think obviously next.
The
documentary.
documentary. I forgot from Mike's to Men.
Oh, the Showtime joint.
They were talking about how those 36 chamber studio sessions were wild. I want to see how the show depicts that.
Right.
I think that's where we're going to start seeing a lot of tension between, like a lot of character development.
Remember what Bobby told Dennis? The competition. They're gonna start showing that, like, yo, you gonna let him put you on record? Nah, they're gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
see, that's gonna be ill though. That's gonna be really ill, because it's gonna be like I said, you're gonna be able to see them. Like, people are really gonna love to see the rap scenes. To be honest, obviously, we ain't really get to see a lot of rap scenes. You know what I'm saying, in these first 4 episodes so far. So we only got to see, like I said, little buildings of song with Ray and Ghost. That's about it. But I'm ready to start seeing them studio sessions. And I mean, now they got the Ray and Ghost situation. I mean, slightly tied up, slightly. I think it still has to, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like an episode or 2 to kind of flesh it out. But like I said, I think it's gonna be within those studio sessions, I believe. Once they get off the ferry and such, and whatever happens next after that, that's where they're gonna start. Like, a lot of character development is gonna really start. You know what I'm saying, growing lights and such. Like I said, the show is it's starting off good right now. I mean, everything is peachy key for me right now, like I said, within character development, which is what we really came to see for this show so far. Is what really is doing good for me so far is the character development. And that's about it for me. I mean,
I can't wait to see how they do, like maybe next season or whatever, but how they do like Method Man career.
Yeah, that might be the first one they started. He had the first rollout.
He had the first rollout. I thought it was Ray.
I don't know. I think Meth got signed first to Def Jam, and I think his single dropped first, if I'm not mistaken.
Remember
that was the joint that they first started rapping. What about you, though, Tam?
I just thoroughly enjoy the whole show.
I just like seeing black.
As a whole.
I love black people acting. As a whole, it just tingles my
Except Divine.
It tingles my melanin.
You know, seriously. Yeah, Divine burns a hole in my chest. But, you know, outside of that.
Burned a hole in that nigga fucking voice box.
Did y'all know he was Puerto Rican?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I looked it up.
Yo, don't his goatee look like graffiti art?
He looks like the Police composite drawing.
Like when the niggas be like doing like the really cool sharp ass like goatees on niggas.
Yeah, like
machine, like
that nigga beard look like Stretch from NBA Volume 2, bro.
I'm
like,
jealous, man. He got his shit pinned out.
Son, but like I said, dope show though. I ain't gonna lie, I can't do it. He does do a good job with his roles though, with his scenes, but it's that voice. It's just I got over the RZA voice. I gotten over it.
What are you doing here, Bobby?
Like after seeing the actual like interview with RZA, I was like, okay, that's just his voice. And it's just weird hearing it from somebody else. I just gotta get over that. But Son is doing a good job with it.
It sounds like he don't want to talk.
Like Richard never sound like he want to talk.
It's like
right.
Richard really sound almost exactly like how he rap, like he out of
beat like a motherfucker.
Remember when he impersonated ODB on Chappelle's show? He was like, duh. That's how he sounds to me when he talks.
Yeah.
The old dirty bastard changed his name.
It's just like
old dirty bastard couldn't be here, but he said he changed his name to the
like
old dirty Chinese restaurant.
No, I think that was the Wu-Tang financial shit.
Yeah.
When we talking to the couple and they were like, "Oh, old dirty couldn't be here."
But no, speaking of diversity, let's go into this Ja Rule versus Fat Joe. Cause Ja,
I ain't pull up my list.
That nigga hit it with a diverse R&B hit chart.
I owe him an apology. And
he used clapback.
I was on here. We said it when we made our picks. I was like, yo, Joe is gonna mop the floor with him because he has current hits. And the irony that what got Joe out of here were those same current hits that nobody knew.
So that's you on my phone. I just want to see. Matter of fact,
I really hate that Fat Joe Rihanna Luther Vandross situation. I cannot stand that fucking.
Why
song.
did he play a song he don't get the sample from? That's what I don't get.
It's not called. It's called Sunshine.
I don't know. The light or something.
That shit is
It's
dumb.
called I Stole This.
I've been waiting.
And niggas be like, oh shit, that Rihanna record. We be like, what the fuck?
I mean, the bitches in there.
I think this
I don't know, I don't go to
show that Ja Rule really got a deep catalog, and 50 just really just buried that shit in the sarcophagus and put that shit in the pyramid deep in Egypt, and niggas is now just fucking uncovering it.
I won't say that.
Nah, we was privy to
Ja
that
Rule
nigga.
is always bound to have at least 3 to 4 records play at a barbecue. That's always happening. You're gonna get a record from Pain Is Love. You're gonna get a record, but it's bound to happen.
Right,
From
but
Ja Rule.
right.
Pop playlist or hit playlist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And this is what I'm pointing out. Does that get Ja Rule paid?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the stream game. I got you on that. The stream game is terrible, so niggas definitely not gonna eat off like that.
not eating off that. What I'm saying
Ja
is,
Rule own his masters.
no, I'm saying
I don't think we're talking about eating. We're just talking about listen.
I'm just saying off of just like people listening to his records. His records is not getting bumped like that. Now,
Well, that's the thing. A lot of his records are summertime records. That's what I said. The setting I said, that's why I feel a lot of his records get played in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Because he has a lot of outside
Hey,
records.
I've heard Ja at the club too recently.
I've heard Ja.
Wonderful.
Clapback.
Okay, Wonderful and Clapback is club songs.
I would have left that club.
You hear those all the time.
But as I said, here all the time. Once again, this certain songs he got out will be in forever rotation.
Oh, and what's the joint with fucking? He played it yesterday. Fuck.
Mary J. Blige, Rainy Days.
The J-Lo joint. Right?
Nah, the Ashanti joint. The Million one.
Between me and you.
That one.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They play that.
What I'm saying is those songs will get those minor spins, but those aren't the songs that set the club off. Those clubs aren't going to be.
Yeah,
Look,
nigga. I was standing on couches.
Look,
Bro, you gotta think our generation love nostalgia, bro. So when we go back, when you get any
Yeah.
chance to go back to them 2000s periods,
That's how I felt.
you gotta think that we celebrate that, bro. Now it's not like I said, he's not getting overplay where it's like, damn, they playing that record like how they play like a summertime, like
not on the radio. Not on the radio.
I mean,
Now,
Who listens to the radio anymore?
enough people do. Yeah,
but see, that's I give you radio, but that's what I said. He's on hella playlists, and hella playlists are that's played just as much as radio.
I disagree, but this is not. I'm not gonna let the argument continue on. I suggest we just move on from this little segue.
I mean, we already know Ja, his career is dead.
Who do y'all think
But-
won?
I mean, Ja.
I got the list right here.
Nah,
Y'all need to throw that in the chat.
Not
Yeah,
no
I
funny,
got it right
no
here,
funny.
too.
I'm not even gonna front. Ja Rule and Drake do a song together. That shit will probably do numbers.
But whose song would it be? Would it be Ja Rule's or would it be Drake?
Drake's. You gotta have Drake.
It would definitely be Drake.
No,
And you know what? Even better, I use them as a hidden feature too, because people will be like, "Niggas, this hold the fuck up."
It's just Ja Rule.
Like, yo, no funny.
It's just
I'm kind of
Ja
tight. Ja Rule didn't play that ASAP Ferg shit. Fuck around and sing like I'm Ja Rule.
Sing like I'm Ja Rule. Fuck
That
around
would've been
and
something
sing
good. That would've been something good for the DJ to mix.
Sing like I'm Ja Rule.
Yeah, the DJ would have been fired if he'd have mixed that shit up, yo.
But I'm mad he ain't played Wonderful.
He can't. R. Kelly not gonna be there.
I know, but I'm
Nah,
That shit-
listen.
that's my
Certain
shit.
niggas you gotta keep off rotations. You play R. Kelly, you're gonna have a lot of problems. Niggas will be like, oh, especially with this nigga's
But
career.
let's keep it tall. What's the
I mean,
one
you
line
can't
you
do it.
remember from that song?
If it wasn't for the money,
And niggas are not about to do that. Like, you feel me? Niggas ain't about to do that. Niggas gotta be in there like, look at who's singing the lyrics. Like,
Yo, the minute that shit
Hey,
goes on,
yo, relax.
you
Hey,
gotta
yo.
remember. Look, this nigga, he barely survived Firefest.
that's like he had to hit every mark on this fucking verses, bro.
Yes,
He
he
had to
did.
be flawless. He had to be
He
flawless.
channeled Jada. He literally channeled Jada because he brought him out.
I mean, I think that was dope for real. That was really dope.
The
Because
verse.
we got one part of the song. We might as well get the whole song. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I think the best thing about the verses was it wasn't like no animosity shit. It wasn't none of that Dipset.
They were talking this shit though.
No. Hold on. It wasn't like the Dipset.
No. It was great though. It was
like underperformance. It was everyone came ready.
Yep.
Man, when Joe told this nigga,
give credit to Joe because Joe definitely came. He came for a show. When Josh said, "Yo, I'm gonna outperform you," Joe was like, "Say less." You know what I'm saying? And he's not about to run around the stage. He's gonna do it in ways he gonna do it. I'm gonna give you the OG Joe coming out with the, you know what I'm saying? The bridge is over, which I thought was crazy.
What was the meaning of the outfit? I don't get the outfit.
You got the old Joe used to be in the old like fatigue type gear back in the day. That was his gear.
Terror Squad.
Yeah, that's the old Joe. So that's what I'm saying.
He got into that Fat Joe
of today. Yeah.
The second half of that versus was fire from both sides.
Agreed.
I'm not even gonna front. I didn't expect a bad versus. I just didn't expect a great versus. I expected a good.
Dipset locks at the bar. Too high.
Yeah, for sure.
I think what it was Dipset locks set 2 bars. They set the lock set a really high bar and Dipset set a really low bar. Show how you go out with high hits. So afterwards, niggas was like, "I'm not going out like this."
Somebody made a good theory is that Joe tried to take that locks approach with Ja, and that shit did not work. Whereas like, okay, I'm gonna try to out rap you, and it's like
Ja Rule. No funny. Ja Rule. Remember, Ja Rule's one of the few niggas I will say performance wise, you not outperforming like that.
That's what I thought going into.
That's what I said. I didn't say outperform. He remember lots of out there to out rap. But
no, I'm saying when it comes to rapping, he knows all his verses. He knows
Arri,
all
that was the
disconnect
going into this shit. That was a disconnect going into this shit because Joe had the rapping factor. Ja Rule had the performance factor. Something had to give. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why Joe stepped up his performance, bro. You had Joe leaning back like he about to catch
in the video.
That nigga definitely put about 10 icy hots on his back after that motherfucking show, bro. The way he was,
you see what he told.
That nigga was about to T-top the whole fucking like left side of the whole fucking building, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, that nigga was about to let the towers have fell, my nigga. Like
you see what he told Ja? He was like, "Yo, I play Candy Shop right now. You know I produced that shit." I was like,
"Son,
that shit Candy Shop." I'm about to check that shit now.
The DJ was petty.
Playing 50 songs.
Tech was petty. Tech was being real petty. Tech was being real petty. He was being real petty. Hey,
well, no, 50 shot you. 50 shot the shit.
Hey, that's the closest we're gonna get to that shit.
He's an uncredited.
Yeah, him and Scott Storch. He gave the beat to Scott Storch, and Scott Storch produced it.
But that's why I say I'm gonna give yay wrestling. But I love wrestling commercials, and while people who don't like wrestling is wrong. You're not shunning the non-believer. Yo, that's OG YouTube era right there, son. But fuck what I'm about to say, son. Yeah, so looking at this list, but let's get into this list real quick. Flo, Joe versus It's Murder. Obviously, you see Joe was probably like when I came from the predictions, Joe was gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's gonna try to get some of his real rapping records out. You know what I'm saying? Because he got joints like that, but it's just like it just wasn't gonna add up. It's just
like I said, Joe should have played that crack house shit, that nice era he had in like the 2000, I think 2007,
2008, 2009.
How do you feel about Ja playing Jay-Z tracks?
Well, we said Jay-Z tracks.
You already know how I feel about niggas playing other niggas' songs.
Get your shit off.
Nah, real talk. You're not agree because him bringing out Nelly, like all of his features were cool. They were cool, but letting them do their own song after, you're doing too much now. You're doing too much.
Nigga,
now.
Joe was doing
this doesn't add anything for you. That don't add no points for you.
Joe, it don't. But Fat Joe is like he one of them niggas that's like a host type nigga.
No, that's cool. I got you. But my nigga, save that for your show. Whenever you want to do a live show somewhere, then you know what I'm saying. Do that.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this, and this is some real shit. I get that it was a versus, but at the same time, rising tide raises all boats. If I'm gonna be there to do my verse, nigga, you gonna let me get my song off if I can. And if no one in the production is saying, nah, don't do this, let it rock.
I get you, but once again, I think that still showed that you had to bring more to this battle, while like more technology with, like, you know what I'm saying, while
I feel you on that
raw natural strength.
I think it was more so like, hey, fuck it, since my peoples is here, I'm gonna let them do it. Like if you you remember Summer Jam stages? Remember how niggas used to always be on Summer Jam? Like, yo, Fat Joe,
this ain't Summer Jam, bro.
Notorious for like, yo,
here for 2 hours,
nigga out here, he gonna rap his song.
Joe was down 4-0 until Remy came and saved him. Let's be clear. Let's be real here. Remy saved this nigga from being down.
And that's why I want to get into that. Yo, how did you guys feel about Remy doing the pun verse?
Can I get into it? Can I get into it? Hold on. I have a gripe.
So get the hate out first.
Still not a player is by no way, shape, or form Fat Joe's song. Why is he performing Still Not a Fucking Player?
Did you wait? Hold on. Time out. Did you just hear the question I just asked?
But she was there performing that with him, though, is what I'm saying.
I just asked you, how did you feel about her doing the pun verse?
I like that, but I also have a gripe about
that gripe. Let's talk about this beautiful pun verse that she did masterfully.
No, yeah, that was her guy. She was under the wing.
But son, it's a lot of motherfuckers who can't do the dead in the middle a little, you know. Like, son, that shit, I'm watching that shit like rewind. Hold on. Did she really just clean that shit?
Well, Remy's a rapper, dog. Like,
yeah, but she cleared that shit. I was like, ooh.
Nikki can't do that.
I never really heard her rapping that speed and that pace before, so it was really dope to see. That's all I'm saying.
That's Remy. Remy's a
Listen.
I'll say Remy, she was rapping slow shit.
I've heard more niggas say how fire Remy is as a rapper than how beautiful she is as a woman.
Oh,
that's not even like detracting how beautiful she is. It's just that
she's the best of both.
Her pen, like when you talk about women,
and it's like OGs too. We're not talking about niggas from that when she was.
Remy puts out music. I listen to her music because off the strength that I know Remy's not gonna be. She raps about shit I would want to hear.
That's how I feel.
Like I don't.
Gino want to rap.
That's how I love Remy so fucking bad.
Well, Gino, you like battle rap bitches? Bitches with bars?
Listen. I like old Nicki Minaj when she was doing her mixtapes.
Sucker free.
Not because of the sexuality, but because of the actual lyrical.
Nah, sexuality.
Yeah, she was very lyrical. Like her verse on Monster is still on my repeat. Like Monster gets replayed off the strength of her verse. Like
that verse is crazy.
She's correct. Like Hello, Good Morning. Remember on the remix? Bodied that shit. She had a minute where she was just lyrical, and then you got into like all these fucking
Itty Bitty Piggy shit. Itty Bitty Piggy shit was dope too.
Right.
My ex could like that shit word for word.
That was off the mixtapes. That was off Beat Me Up, Scott.
What's the Hello Good Morning record? That's the Diddy joint?
That's the Diddy joint.
Okay, I feel you.
With the green wig, that shit was fire.
Well, you talking about Nicki. You talking about Nicki.
Oh, they talking about Remy.
Right, no, I'm saying because we're just talking about bars. I'm saying like when I'm talking about Nicki. So when I listen to rappers in general, like y'all niggas hear me talk about this all the time in like private. Like I don't listen to a lot of new school rappers off the strength that they don't have content or context. Right. So it's like, okay, you know what? This song is a good vibe, but I'm not gonna be doing like something important.
A lot of songs with good vibes out here. What else is there now? You know
right, and it's like it's not even so much a storytelling, but there's no content, there's no thought process like behind it. There's no even though it's a good vibe, you got bars or metaphors in there where I'm just gonna be saying like, wow, this is cool, or you got some real simplistic shit where it's like, oh, I thought of this in like third grade. So Remy gives some fire ass bars. If I hear on her freestyle, I know she's gonna wild out. And she's about the shit she talk about. If she says she's gonna shoot a bitch, I believe her.
Well, she has. So
exactly.
Because when they play Annie Up,
Woo! Now,
I knew she was coming out. I knew she was coming out when I heard that. I was like, oh, come on now. Come save him. Come save him.
I guess I would have to stand on that hill. I guess, yo, like, you should have saved that for a Remy versus, like, because once again, I feel with Ja still being as dominant.
Look. She a Remy fan, and she's saying nah.
She ain't got 20.
No, I got you. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Even doing that is kind of like I feel like doing those things like that was a waste. It kind of like diluted in a sense looking back, because it's like, yes, a great show, but look at how dominant Ja was. It's like you had to do all of that for one
and
nigga.
Even then, it was unfazed, because what he do after that, he brought out
all he did is bring out a feature you thought he was going to bring out. You knew he was bringing Ashanti. You didn't know she was going to show up.
Right, I didn't know she was going to show up.
You didn't know she was going to show up.
And when I saw Nelly come out first, I'm like, she's definitely not showing up.
Yo, I'll be real too. Oh shit, man, I'm mad high right now. I just drew a brain fart.
Cause I'm high.
I forgot where he was at for a minute.
Yeah. Bro. All right, go ahead, skip.
Y'all think Nelly was outside MSG like this? Like, yo, babe, like, come on.
So Nelly has stooped to a new level where I've never thought I would see Nelly be stooped to as a where my hug at nigga. And that is very sad. That's sad.
He give me drunk uncle vibes.
Like Nelly was a sniper, bro.
Remember when Nelly fucking just destroyed Mayweather? Oh,
fam! Wait, what?
Nerdy was a king out here.
That wasn't T.I.?
No, he destroyed Mayweather.
That's why he not cool with them, because T.I. and Nelly cool.
Yeah, Mayweather was talking shit to him, and Mayweather was talking money. He was like, "I don't argue."
I remember the T.I. and Mayweather shit because it was over Tiny.
He said, "I don't argue with niggas who ain't graduated high school." Or he's like, "I'm not doing that." He's like, "I'm not gonna argue with
Nelly." Nelly got us. Nelly said that shit on national TV. St. Louis niggas is like slick with the mouth, bro. Pause. Like them niggas got to give the gab on the low.
They got a chip on their shoulder.
He say something about him not being able to read too. Like he was catching him before 50 was.
Mm-hmm.
He said that shit, and Mayweather never replied back. Like it was over for that.
So I ain't gonna lie, man. I just wonder what I know niggas was just because we all are hip hop babies. Like we watched this shit. Like we grew up in the media age. We seen like Nelly and Shanti out here lovey dovey, and we seen how it ended too. So to see knowing this man don't Nelly got he's situated.
Did it end ugly or something? I don't understand.
They broke up.
They break up.
I think they did break up. They did break up.
Ugly or something? I'm lost. I thought it was amicable.
Yeah, I think Shorty did leave Nelly, but neither here nor there. Okay, then
that was Mayweather joint.
Okay, so that warrants him to at least be in the stages of where my hug at, because he's you know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody like a where my hug at ass nigga.
I understand. I agree with Ty, because Ashanti's in the space. I'm saying Ashanti is in the space now to be like,
Arri, that's Pat. That's Pat, because if the right nigga pop up, that hug
Nelly and Shanti's space ain't the right nigga no more.
That's all about
Nelly ain't the right nigga no more though, bro.
The line between harassment and Q is how
hold on.
Go ahead.
I just have a question for the two ladies in the background. Well, one here and one in the background. If Nelly came up to y'all and said, "Where's my hug?" Are you giving Nelly his hug? Yes or no?
And don't
see, you stripped away what I said right before that. We're talking. This is Ashanti
today. Hold on. No.
She has.
Wait.
Nigga.
Let it build. Just yes or no.
No, I'm not.
Here goes mock trial shit.
And I'm what? What's up?
I failed miserably in mock trial.
You said no?
That's how I know it's mock trial.
All right, so Los, if Ashanti comes up to you and says like, "Yo, where's my hug?" Are you? I'm giving
her a hug expeditiously.
It's Ashanti.
Wait, hold on, but that's Nelly. Nelly's equitable.
Yeah, no homo pause, but Nelly look in shape.
Oh,
he gave her.
No, I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about her.
But we got to though, G.
We got to. I'm just asking the question. Y'all not letting the pyramid build. Y'all sitting there trying to be
Aliens built that shit, bro, from the down up down.
It's supposed to be from the
I'm
top.
high,
right?
bro. I'm high. We shut up. We shut up.
Climb the steps of the pyramid, build it up.
Aliens built that shit from up down, bro.
Nah. There's
Up,
different
down, down?
ways. There's different theories about the way they do. You know what? Anyway,
You're right. Another after hours.
That nigga high. That nigga high.
I can tell you about this shit. I know Matt. Bro, I'm pulling out the fucking Book of the Dead right now.
After hours, bro.
I got Egypt tatted on me, nigga. Don't do this.
I don't know. I think that we've all been there. We've all seen an ex look good in public. Hey, yo, how the family? How your mother doing? That's all that was.
Right. A one-handed hug.
I'll be real. This is my thing.
Real high school,
I think the reason why she didn't give him the hug was because it was on a public platform and the way
She probably did it private.
Privately, it'll probably been a way different situation. Public, like, oh shit, if I give you this hug, I know what this is gonna
Right. And Gino, remember,
So,
Ashanti,
that's all I'm
her
saying.
love life is a mystery. No one knows who's with her.
Hey, yo, I'm
again,
real.
Ashanti
Yesterday
yesterday.
about her online. Other than that, she's been off the radar for decades.
Fat Joe voice. Ashanti yesterday is not Ashanti today.
No, sir.
You feel me, son? So her, you know what I'm saying, bag bracket is very high.
Hey,
You
yo,
know
her
what I'm saying?
what? Her bag bracket?
I didn't want to say tax, you know what I'm saying? What niggas she bag and what niggas she don't bag.
Yo, that's
you know
a new term, nigga. What's your bag bracket, bitch? What's up?
Son, but I think like how the way she been moving to where she's at right now, son. The way, you gotta think about it, son. The glow up after Nelly was insane.
Nah. All right, we ain't gonna do that because she always look good. She
No, it's
always
not that she always look good, but bro,
she
she turned into a goddamn
like,
like dog. She turned into like a female deity after,
She got
bro.
thicker. She got thicker. That's all it
She
was.
turned into a female deity after, bro. Like, I don't know.
That's
She was like, okay, yeah. It was like, yeah, yo, Ashanti, yeah, she one of them ones. Ashanti was one of them ones always, but now it's like
The question is like,
her body became mature.
put it in a way of like this, like if you was in high school and you messed with somebody and they was this nigga with clout, and then y'all break up years later,
What Mike Jones said.
you see this nigga and you blow up. Would you? And he's like, where my
I
hug go?
still have that situation.
Like 'cause
Your hug is nowhere.
But I'm saying,
Let's not play my nigga Nelly. Like, this nigga Nelly hasn't been making his money or hasn't been successful.
But I didn't say that.
No. I'm talking to this nigga Sue here. This nigga Sue was making it seem like this nigga fell off. He's not Ja Rule.
Nah, man.
He's not
No,
really
he age is game.
once again, I agree with everything totally. But once again, where they are post breakup, Ashanti has been winning.
Well, Arri, you ain't answer my question.
Post breakup.
Was it a bad breakup or was it an amicable breakup? That's all depends.
I mean, it's not really up to me. It's just all we know from what was told to us in media. It
And what was told.
wasn't really like, it was kind of like, it wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? Ashanti wasn't too happy. From what I
So
remember.
then keep your hug, nigga. Keep your hug.
Well, like I said, Nelly was up during that time. So I'm not saying about fame or none of that nature, but it's just saying Ashanti's up now. She ain't, like I said, Ashanti ain't back from Ashanti from yesterday, ain't Ashanti today. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me keep it tall. I wish her music probably, you know what I'm saying, got promoted or got loved the same way as she did on
She
Instagram.
still make music?
Bro, I remember when she was like, she had
No
a record with
disrespect.
Ty
No
Dolla Sign.
disrespect.
She had a record with Ty Dolla Sign that dropped like about 2-3 years ago that was fire, and I don't remember like no follow-up after that, to be honest with you.
Who
But
she sing to?
She was in the baby. Megan Thee Stallion.
But that was a remake to her song. So
Yeah,
that
like,
really don't
you know what I'm
count.
saying, I'm saying, but that's up to her if she's really like active.
He was
making
on the
music
cover
or
of
not.
Tori's album.
But see what I'm saying? I'm talking about making music, which I know we already know Ashanti get busy with the pen, so it's like, I mean, she might still be working in the background. Who knows? But I would like to definitely see Ashanti be capitalizing on a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, eyes and ears that she has in the industry, right? Well, just
She might go. She might go the Sean Garrett 7th Streeter route, where she just pens a lot of shit. She just pens a
I
lot
might
of
have to look that up and see what she's been doing since.
I forgot about Sean Garrett.
But back to the verses. Ashanti did her thing. She with Fat Joe and Ja, which I kind of thought was like,
double
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie, a piece of me was like, Damn, that Ink loyalty is just
She was
dead.
doing the double shift.
She has no loyalty to the Ink
I
at
think it was
all.
more so
Right
like,
after, she was just like, she remember how the niggas who popped up with K-Shine and DNA at the 212
Oh,
just
when they
went on
were
the right other side with
with
Verb and
Hitman.
DNA right.
Yeah.
Verb Hitman was just like, well, so you know, that's literally how I felt about. Like,
Yo,
damn.
this nigga Fat Joe grabbed up Ashanti like Sirius Jones grabbed the ring card girl from Charlie Clips. Remember?
Son.
He was like, "Come on this side, go on this side."
But even Ja was like, fuck it, let me just pick my face up a little bit. Like, I'm on the song too. Fuck it.
That shit kind of reminded me like being in a party and shit, and then like a girl dancing with a nigga. You be like, oh, I want her.
Ooh.
You pulled her over there. I was
Those
like,
were very,
yo,
very
like,
crazy
yo.
times, bro.
I used to
Pain
watch
personified.
niggas with their girlfriends
Crazy
at
times.
parties like that and just be like, yo, never do you bring a girl here.
You don't bring a girl to
oh
the party that you
my
haven't gone to at least
God.
one date with.
Not even more than that. Like niggas was like 16 losing chicks at parties, bro. This shit was
Yes,
hilarious,
sir.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Pain
Yes,
personified.
Tight that you can't whine like a fucking Trini nigga. Like it's over.
Pain on
Over. Like who play soca at a house party? Yo, it's dumb niggas. It's over.
Over a trendy nigga at that.
But let's see what else we had. We had Twins versus Between Me and You. It was like I said, holla holla. Like I said, it's you can really score this joint. Like I said, it's really how much you really want to give what points you want to give to Joe. Joe played dope records. Don Cartagena is dope. John Blaze, one of my favorite records.
To play
all the
all
way
I
up,
do is win
Twins.
while
Like
you're
he
being
played
down.
them joints, bro. Like
I don't know.
right, that's the thing though. Like I said, but like Lo said, those newer records still didn't add up to the old school hits.
Nah,
Like,
it's
it did.
just because those old school hits were actual like hits, like chart.
Yeah,
toppers.
like when he tried to say when he had to use. And you got to give me a score, brother.
Bro, Ja Rule beat this nigga in
So,
round
yo,
one. He beat him in
records.
round one. Mind you, Flojo was a single with a video. Ja Rule gets out of here with a B-side.
Go ahead, Sue. Tell them what you said. Step into the mic.
Step into
Joe won.
Oh, wait, what?
Fat Joe won.
In what world and what weed are you smoking?
What verses was he watching?
Last
right?
night in the world that Fat Joe won last night.
I need his weed plug ASAPery.
Nah, for real, Fat Joe won.
What rounds? Nah. Let's get specific now. What rounds do you give Fat Joe? Yeah, don't worry, I'll wait. If the list is right there.
I'm
Put it in the
looking.
book bag.
I'm looking.
This nigga already got chicken legs like a motherfucker.
I would say.
Love to lick 'em.
I would say.
Nasty fuck. You heard what he said? Nasty fuck.
I won't tell.
Not I
Where's
won't
clap-
tell.
clap
Not
back?
all the way down there.
I deserve it. I deserve this one this time. I ain't even gonna lie. I deserve it this time.
What?
It's okay.
What?
This is a sick Negro.
Stop doing
It's
that.
all good. I'll take that.
No, I got won't tell. Cause I'm just not
Won't
jumping.
tell was like the
So never
15th.
mind.
like
Never
Jay
mind.
Holiday.
Never mind. We're gonna exit. He just said, "I'm not gonna think. I won't tell because I'm not a Ja fan."
What round? Another round. Nah,
Sum
another
the
round.
story up right there for you.
Another round was a win because that song was gonna get him a win no matter what.
Joe was gonna get around. It's just like
No pun intended.
Over rainy days.
I didn't like rainy days.
What?
I got John winning that one. I got
Damn.
Wait,
niggas wasn't.
I forgot. Hold on, I forgot the other girl was
dying
there.
around that time. Niggas was dying around that time. Not saying that's just like a plus to the song, but that record came out. Yo, my sister, no, like not even dead ass. When that record came out, my sister just had somebody pass, bro. When I mean that shit played, it like, bro, that really was a record for like funerals, my nigga. Like, dog, like, so, and then he had Little Mo come out and like, bro, her voice is still like.
I cry.
I cry is a good one. I cry is a good one.
Rainy days. I'm part of me. Part of me.
Play I Cry for Rainy Days.
No, I'm part of it. That's my fault. Rainy days. That record, video, and come on.
Only
No.
rainy days I acknowledge is Rain Ghost.
That
It's raining. Please change it.
I know what you're talking about.
I think all that shit was posted like. I think all that shit was posted like. I think all that shit was posted. Rainy days is sad.
Nah, the rain goes
Yeah, it
off
was
on
good,
rainy
Lando.
days.
It's just those rainy days. Feel the sass. What do you say? Feel the sunshine. Start to wash away.
Smile on me. Smile.
We talking about the verses right now. Fat Joe versus Ja Rule.
Okay, it might be not that.
Rainy,
I cried.
rainy days.
Walked up, snatched
Keep it late. That's the one I acknowledge. That's the
niggas.
rainy days I like.
Nah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So let's continue down the list. What's the next
You
song?
gotta get it
I gotta get it popping over that.
over I Cry.
Hate
Over
man.
I Cry.
What's
Did
the
he
next
play? Question: Did he play Make It Rain? Did Joe play Make It Rain too late?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Very late.
like I
But
think
it did help because it's like it when it's down in that stretch, at least we got to hear a lot of good hits though. He had a nice like slew of like good songs he was going with. So it's like it just again.
I ain't even get into the big pun shit. Why did he play pun songs? Why?
because he
That
owns
was his
them.
homie.
He owns them. And like I'm gonna be real. This is the shit.
Those
This
are
is
not
two
real
things. This is
records.
two things. These are two things you have to acknowledge. One, we gotta remember how deep Ja Rule's catalog is. That it took a legion of niggas to take him down.
A legion.
You gotta remember,
That's
Ja
all I'm
Rule,
saying, G. That's
Ja
all
Rule
I'm
didn't
saying.
get beat in his rap career by 50 Cent. The shit that really took him down was fucking Eminem
Busta
and fucking
Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes
Yeah.
actually
Hey, yo,
recorded a diss
Jeffrey.
track. Once Busta recorded a diss track, it was over. There was nothing you could do to come
Yeah,
back.
because Busta, he got Busta out of character. Busta don't do
Right.
that.
Right. And after that, it was like, nope, niggas was like, nah, we
He
John's
told that
over.
nigga, "Hey, yo, Jeffrey, who the fuck you talking to?"
You ain't never been. And that was when Busta had signed to Aftermath. And that was when, but remember, like I said, Busta took a bullet. Because a lot of niggas ain't fuck with him off that.
Yeah.
It was like, oh yeah, you cool, but yo, you did a real snake move. You sided with them niggas.
They treated him like homie from Goodfellas. Like, yo, come in here real quick. I mean, let's come in this room real quick. And then they
Nah, for real.
Never heard his album. His album. Busta was just Busta on Aftermath was a whole.
Nah, he put Big Bang out, but he put it out
way out
late.
late. Yeah.
So what's the difference of? Never mind. I forgot.
So
Nah, go ahead, get your shit off. Go ahead.
No, I really forgot where I was going with that. I'm high.
okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say. So now for the verses, you had to peep. Ja Rule had to do the not Ja Rule. Fat Joe had to do the same thing. His discography wasn't good enough. He had to get other niggas to team up to try and take him down. And Ja Rule, Stuart Little, that shit. Like nah, I'm getting adopted over humans. Fuck this shit. I'm the one leaving the orphanage today. Y'all niggas about to play my music when this is over.
I'm looking at this. I got it. 1, 2,
Lando, shout out Lando.
Murdergram 3-0, bruh. Holla holla 4-0. Between me and you versus Twins. I can give. I'll give that to Joe. So that'll have it 4-1. All the way up versus Living It Up.
Time out. You had Twins beating me and you?
Yeah. I mean that is
crazy.
Clear hip hop classic.
Crazy.
Nah, that's just me, bro. That's the flip of the song, bro. That's the
Nah. This nigga Arri happy. He heard Twins. That's why. When he heard Twins,
no. I mean, why would he not do that record? That's one of his biggest records.
You see his face?
How did you react when you heard Twins last night?
Like I said, like you said, he don't got much. So like, why would you not do one of your biggest records?
Did you mark out? Did you mark out when you heard it?
I missed a lot of that, so I only seen like the clip of it. So I was like, "Oh, this is lit."
I'm really mad he didn't play Crack House. That was just like, yo, that's
the Crack House record was fire.
Should have played that.
He brings Wayne out for.
Damn, that was a good time.
He wins.
Looking at all the way up
Wayne out for that, and then follows up with, "Hey, this is the Crack House." That's how you kick it off.
Gino, if he brings Wayne out for Crack House and they go into We Taking Over and Wayne does his shit, come on, dog.
I still would feel the same way.
I wouldn't care for that.
Little Boozy boy.
But at the end of the day, I'll be like, damn, you have to do all of this and still lose.
Come on, man.
Like I said, I pop, but I'll be like, yo, you had to do all of this and still lose.
Right now, I mean, he still lost. We're not gonna deny that, but I'm gonna be real. He lost with
what
style.
I like to say, he lost.
That's cool. I got you on that.
He lost with style.
But that's cool. But we know now these L's are starting to really hit these rappers now on these verses. Dipset knew they took an L, and I think Fat Joe gonna know he took an L.
Nah, Fat Joe was on the big show saying that he won.
But no. That's
on
the
that
Bronx.
DNA
That's
change
the Bronx.
the narrative shit.
Nah, that's
He
the
on that
Bronx.
Charlie Clips 2-1 shit.
That for real, bro. It's sick.
I wouldn't expect him to say he lost because it wasn't a clear loss.
No, and niggas is prideful. Niggas got too much pride to say.
No. I'm saying like the Dipset loss. There was no debate. There was no.
They still think they won. They still think they won.
When you say clear, it's just more so like when you say like, okay, the record played with versus each other. We're like, okay, these are both good records.
Yeah, like it was. Fat Joe didn't underperform and he didn't play bad records.
I'll agree with you on that.
They played good records at bad times, so they became bad records. And they just could not perform. When they start doing that, if y'all get y'all We Are Small Soldiers looking asses down, bro, like chill the fuck out, bro.
What did you guys think of Norbs popping up? Norbs popping up with a TS shirt. You didn't see the fat nigga? It looked just like Norbs with a TS shirt. He was the MC.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was kind of expecting Khaled, like a big Khaled before.
Yeah, I was expecting a big Khaled set. Definitely was. I'm with Gino on that.
And I feel like DJ Khaled, like if there's one nigga in
what record would it be? All I he could have brought him out for All I Do Is Win.
We taking over. He could have brought out Wayne for that.
All I Do Is Win is like, isn't that a DJ Khaled record?
Why he didn't bring Cuban Link out?
Yo, if he brought Cuban Link out, it would have been funny. Like Cuban Link would have
Where Armageddon at?
Tony Sunshine.
Where's Tony Sunshine at?
Bro, son.
He had the niggas. He had the right niggas up there. You should have really brought my nigga Pistol Pete out. That's what the niggas would be like. Oh, this is the old it's the old bill. God damn.
So do 300. That would have been fire.
Like, you're not doing that, bro. Look, Fat Joe. As much as I like Fat Joe,
he brought his niggas from back then that are like upstanding citizens now, but still can stand. Real.
Not even he bought his. I'll keep it a buck. Not even his day one. His loyals. That was
Mayor been around. Mayor
no, I'm saying not just his day ones. He bought his like yo, I've never had no beef with you or nothing like this, yo. Cause you gotta think like if you're really thinking about this, pandemic shut down tours and shit like that. Versus is a good way to get your eat and your streams up. Everyone who's done the versus, anyone who performs on it, pretty much has seen their stream revenue go up and significant enough to.
Shit, speaking of COVID, did it feel like COVID was in there? Because I didn't hear the crowd.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the crowd was definitely receptive for Ja Rule. I would say that.
Second half, Arri. Second half, they was there.
And that's when I caught it though. I'll give it. That's when I caught it.
First half, you could hear a church mouse.
It was kind of like they was still trying to get into it.
Yeah, first half was still kind of double dutchy.
But they probably didn't even have a warm up. I'm thinking they just probably just like
Ja rehearsed because
that nigga Joe ready to do an outfit change now. Like
I think you're misunderstanding what I mean is warm up. I mean warm up like as far as like a crowd warm up where it's like, hey, we're gonna have this act come out first. Warm up the crowd. We're gonna have this act come out.
But hold on, but that's what I kind of wanted for the That's funny as hell. That's what I wanted for. That's what I wanted for the 420 verses, where I wanted them to bring a couple more like 420 acts, just to kind of like diversify the things. Like get more like when I was like bring out Currency Wiz or bring Be Real. You know what I'm saying? Snoop.
What was the 420 again? I feel like
that was Redman and Meth.
Redman and Meth.
Yeah, but
which was a good versus. It was a friendly
versus. You know me. I feel like we could have. I feel like 420 is like
nah. I'll be real.
The collab.
I feel you on that, and I'm like Red and Meth for like the true. How high was the first rap high movie?
Be real, bro. Come on, bro. Hits from the ball.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't be in there, but I'm saying if you. That's like what was that? That's for a specific set of 420 niggas. Like you already know.
Never mind. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bumping.
Are y'all surprised Black Child and Mitsubishi Tie, Cadillac Tie were not in attendance?
I thought Black was there. I thought Black Child was there.
I didn't see Black Child.
Didn't Fat Joe say something about Black or one of them?
No.
Oh,
They weren't there, and Charlie Baltimore wasn't there. But
I was really surprised she did not.
Oh, there's something behind that.
I was really surprised, man. I wanted to hear her verse, bro. Like
I did too, but
Charlie
Charlie got.
don't do rap no more. She don't do rap no more. If I'm not
Charlie's
mistaken.
good nowadays, man. She a good follow.
If I'm not mistaken,
beautiful
no, that
woman,
was a Mill. That's who I'm thinking of. Who had it.
No, that wasn't.
Oh.
that
Really?
wasn't-
Hey, if Ja Rule could find Vita, why can't Jay find Mill?
Vita's still like.
Well, he said, why can't Jay find a Mill?
They,
Oh no, a Mill the young lady, not $1 million.
No. All right. So
remember though, they pinned for Vita, son. So she gonna pull up whenever they call, son. Like
I'm here.
say
remember-
that put me on crazy.
you remember the whole fallout with Emil?
That album, the Rock for Life, the Rock. What is it? Rock for.
So what happened was essentially like she was trying to get her stuff off, like and they were pretty much treating her like, yo, you just another bitch in the studio.
Like Chop
It's
Liver.
like so she's sitting there trying to talk to niggas, and niggas was like literally getting their dick sucked while talking to her. Like, yeah, like okay, cool, like yeah, get the fuck out of here, shit like that. Like in the Rockefeller offices, and that was like the last straw.
You said a Mill on her Israelite shit. So she down with Side Netter and them folks.
Like,
Bet you didn't. I bet you didn't know I knew about them niggas, dog. I'm looking at Gino.
Bro,
I'm tapped in.
okay, I see.
I'm tapped in.
The chin here not just for show.
I'm doing the Lord's work by doing that other thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you're not. No, you're not.
So let's see. First half,
He said
Fat
not
Joe
fair.
versus Ja Rule. I think this is more. Is this the closer round for? Are these the closer rounds for Joe?
The second round, yeah. The second round, the
First
second half.
The second half is closer for Joe.
Closer for
Yo,
Joe.
she be out there screaming at niggas on 145th.
Damn, he did so much pain too. Damn.
Not only the second half to me
Now
was
that
a lot
mixed race
closer for
couple.
Joe.
Oh, so y'all seen?
What'd you say, Lo?
That second half is a lot closer for Joe to me.
Ain't
I
It
think-
Funny versus Sunshine. I'll have Ain't It Funny. Down for You versus So Excited.
I didn't like So Excited, but I like the
I'll go down.
fucking Aguanile, the
Pause.
Hector Lavoe sample. I can appreciate that, but
The Lavo super tough.
I popped big for when I heard that. I marked out a little bit.
Destiny versus Yes.
Yo, I'm saying this man like when Bodega Bams came out. But don't for this.
Bodega Bams, son.
Cisco, when that joint dropped, yo, dude, I was like, oh shit, yo.
This is a hot take. Estee Knack, who fucks with Westside. Estee Knack is the poor man's Bodega Bams.
Who the fuck is that?
He had a verse on. He had a verse on. You remember Frank Murphy,
Yeah.
the Spanish nigga? That's Estee Knack.
Oh, okay.
He's the poor man's Bodega Bams.
Who's Bodega Bams? I'm like, nah, bro, don't do that.
Yeah, this is it's not that bad of a battle, like I said. I'll probably go like
Joe should walk with his head high. He should walk with his head high.
records I'll probably give Joe. I'll give him maybe I Won't Tell versus Clapback.
Joe got like
Facts.
I'll give him
over Clapback.
I always hated that record, bro.
I think
And
I like
that
six.
nasty ass fucking Scully Brim.
Didn't you just say you like Clapback?
No, I said I was really wondering. I said it's up to him. Remember, I made a playlist. I think I was telling y'all. I told him I was like, it's up to that nigga if he wants to play Clapback or not. I left it at 19 records. I left it at 19 records, my nigga. Swear to God, bro. But it's not too many records for me on this. I mean, Lean Back, I'll probably give him that verse. If he would have had J-Lo come out, I ain't gonna lie, he probably would have got that. And J-Lo, you was up the block. How the fuck you couldn't come to this damn show?
Really?
Goddamn piece of trash.
Batman, nigga. She was fucking Batman.
Wait,
Like, listen,
yeah, I'm about to say
you
it.
have the choice to hang out with Ja Rule
He's
or
out there wearing
Batman.
a goddamn
I'm hanging out
Catwoman
with
suit,
Batman.
wilding in these streets.
She was hanging out with Batman, bro.
Was she
That's it.
really?
Yeah, she was out. They was out there trying on old Batman and Catwoman outfits and shit that he's been stole from the Warner Studios and shit.
You know, Affleck got her on lockdown.
After Diddy, she's been staying away from black people left and right, bro.
Yeah, she hate niggas.
That's why Shanti don't fuck with her. That's why Shanti don't fuck with her.
her because she
They
sang
sang motherfucking shit for her, and you know they, you know what I'm saying?
You know what Ashanti should have done? She should have performed the what was the song? She should have performed it.
But Ashanti don't fuck with them niggas.
Ashanti don't want it. Look, I keep Ashanti.
Say you got one song, nigga.
About Ashanti is she don't care if she penned the song.
Nah, she did
don't
like
want to sing.
she did. Well, she did the
Mesmerize, always on time.
and then she did the joint with Joe.
Video. Remember that video, Arri? Oh my god.
Yo, hey, calm down, little soul. Calm down. Your chin here is funny.
Sorry, y'all know if y'all remember from the old Grease episode, Grease Records.
Oh, hey man, look at episode. I forgot the number, man. Got this nigga on the cover dancing.
Y'all gonna fuck with these. Y'all gonna fuck with these. You know what I'm saying? Harmonies and shit. You heard?
Y'all gonna fuck with these harmonies.
You heard? Facts.
With the thing he's from
Ja
out
Rule.
there.
Let's wrap this up. Shout out to Ja Rule, man. I gotta give that man. Once again, it's like dudes, like I said, dudes tend to get forgotten. This is the platform for them. We appreciate our legends in the culture. He is a legend, whether you want to, you know what I'm saying, say he isn't or not. You know what I'm saying? The beef is the beef. That's what happened. But the records, like you said, I was on Billboard for 11 weeks, my nigga. Like, had the Billboard for half the year. Like, the nigga is etched in hip-hop history. So it's like, this was a good platform to show, you know what I'm saying, his talents. Go ahead,
Remember the quote that Ja had? He was like, what did he say? Yesterday's hits are today's classics.
That's a fact.
That was a haymaker when he told him that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a big fact, son.
I just want to point out, niggas have been talking about
Nigga,
for years about trying to find a way. But trying to find a way to fund like a rap retirement shit. This is how you do it.
Verses. Mm-hmm.
You set up a series of verses where you just do them all.
Very good.
And you get people's catalogs out there, and
then they get the shares off the, so they got something to sit back with for a little bit off the others.
And their streams go up.
And that's kind of the fact. It's kind of the thing. Like, hey, you know what? If your stuff is out there, do it. But what's the next topic?
Let's tap into a little music quick hits. Westside signed the new production 3-headed monster.
Retirement. Cole, you know Jada never retired.
The Heartbreakers, which is his version of the Hitmen. Well, Diddy had the Hitmen. Westside has the Heartbreakers, which is Denny LaFlare, Camo Monk, and what's the one nigga name? Conductor. That nigga.
Conductor.
So, and you see what they did on side A. Conductor was heavy on Pray for Haiti with Camo. Denny is all over Awesome God 1 and 2. Like, these niggas got joints.
Yo, I just want to know, bro. I'm looking forward now to Griselda's projects because
these niggas are behind them now. Like, they got these 3 niggas. Like,
yo, I'm being bro. Like, Hitler Wears Hermes 8 made me believe it. It made me believe it.
Did you go back and listen to 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
No, nigga, not yet. I've been still bumping his Hermes.
That's a lot of
Sorry, we gotta give this nigga a list. We gotta do with different Dustin. Give him a list each.
No, listen, I got Yassine, who's been telling me about these niggas for like since they came out, and I've been ignoring him. So
he pretty much was Dustin for the. We're gonna have to give him the Dustin treatment. We're gonna have to keep the records in the chat.
Make him a list. Make him a list.
No. Look. You said, yo, check out Hermes Wears 8. Hitler Wears Hermes 8. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna give it a quick bump. Went through it. The production was tough. Like, the production was always good, but this time around, it just sounded real.
Can I give you a quick suggestion? I would say if you want not to go back too far in his discography, I would say go back to the last hit with Hitler Wears Hermes. I think that one is, you know what I'm saying, another one you would like. Just I think that, like, for what you say about Hitler Wears Hermes 8 is that 7 is, like I said, 8 is the progression from 7, and it's a great progression because 7 was really good. You know what I'm saying?
All I wanted to say was like,
Pray for Paris is another one too. That was the more.
I'm just saying in that line.
Like, the sound of it was just like that perfect. That reminded me of being like a little kid sitting next to my fucking my classic stereo fucking CD player combo with the.
I already know what record you're talking about.
Side,
You talking about
there
like when
and
Bash
listen.
Money play, bro? Like that bass.
Yo, not Bash Money.
Draymond.
Not Draymond. The shit that came after. Claire's back.
Oh, you talking about the trick? Oh, the
Yo, bro, just
hey man, Claire's back.
And that whole fucking and that whole shit. I'm just sitting there.
Claire's back.
Rock, yo, shit was
What's
beautiful.
the story on Claire, man? Why is she back?
I don't give a fuck, but that song was fire. And then when they cut that WCW shit in between, oh, that shit was fire too.
Nah, yeah. See, Gino, you're gonna like. They do a lot of like wrestling references and samples. Like they sample a lot of like Wu-Tang shit and WO shit.
If you want to listen to the wrestling stuff, then if that's what you want to, you know what
I'm saying? No, I'm saying that right there.
Not like that. I ain't gonna say like that.
That time frame, bro. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's Saturday night.
You know, like that.
Some fucking WCW or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
What I was trying to say, though, they have a whole compilation tape, Fourth Rope, which is pretty much all of their wrestling records, all of those type. Well, not all wrestling records, the themed or any of that type of nature in there. So that's
you like Elizabeth. You
really
like Elizabeth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, first thing, like I said, I told Loso, for me, it was the titles for me that caught my eye. Then when I hear the wrestling references, that was like a, you know what I'm saying, bong bong. So I was like, all right, I'm here.
I was intrigued. The title of the album caught me intrigued.
It's so much music, bro. So it's like, it's tough when you like when you catch somebody kind of like about to hit their prime or in their prime in a sense. Whereas like then you got to go back as a fan, and then you got to go through kind of like the mid and get to the good stuff, and it's like,
and the way they release it too, it
really becomes a work. Like it's really that should really be a task sometimes, bro. Like when I did that for like really when I did that for Conway, when I went back, you know what I'm saying, all the way to shit. I think
Conway has a lot of shit though. Like he has a lot more music than the other two niggas.
I started with Rejects too for me. That's where I always go back to.
Is there any other music you guys want to talk about before y'all get too heavy?
Meek album.
We got Meek dropping this weekend, October 1st. You already know I've been talking about the last two records I've been fucking with, the Blue Notes 2 record and the Sharing Locations record.
That Meek's cover?
That's the cover.
I'm not.
That's the title. Expensive Pain. October 1st.
Expensive Pain. Niggas still on our logo? Niggas still on our lingo now?
No, he didn't do the hashtag. It's still he didn't do the hashtag.
He lucky. He
didn't do the hashtag.
I don't know what to expect from this project.
18 songs.
I'm not talking about like this. Like I'm talking about like content.
Championship for me. I wouldn't know what to expect for sure.
Like I don't know if I'm gonna get Hungry Meek or if I'm gonna get Meek trying to show off like he's Jay-Z. I don't know if he's.
We're gonna get Meek trying to catch one. Like what these singles has shown me is that he's like gravitating to the Dirks and the Babies, and he's trying to like. This is not gonna sound like championships.
He's always been.
This not gonna sound like championships, bro. This is not gonna sound like championships.
But
I hope this is him wave riding.
If we're going off two records, you know what I'm saying? That's just guessing. But I feel like what we kind of seen with Drake, not saying he's going to copy, but I think where he's at in a sense, he's in a space where he can give you a little bit of Dream Chaser style, which I feel I got in the lyrics of Blue Notes 2, where you just like kind of those, like just real, like, you know what I'm saying, street story shit, whatever. And then you get these records like Sharing Locations, which is the radio records, the straight lit party records, like you'll get from like Dream Chasers 2 or type shit like that. And then hopefully we get some of those, like that one little part of that where it's like championships or
Tony story.
Like he could give us a little bit because he's shown us versatility. And I feel championships was that where it was like, okay, it's not just party records and street records with him. You know what I'm saying? He can give us introspective pain, whatever. So I think he's in a space right now where he can try to give us a little bit of everything on this album. If he really
what's the joint?
He's an easy trigger to, you know what I'm saying, try to critique and really, because a lot of people want to critique his music right now.
Right.
The
shit with Drake
so badly. You know what I'm saying? I commit for me, for being a Meek fan for a while. I never said Meek was trash. Yes, he had some albums where it probably didn't meet expectations or wasn't better than such and such. But trash, I never felt he ever dropped the trash.
Wins and Losses was a good album, and that was before
Wins and Losses was dope. What was the one joint with the That was a nice.
Them 4 for 4 joints was fire too.
What was the joint he had with Rico? The Rico record
Dreams Worth More Than Money. That was what before the beef
record. Like he has some joints on there. Like he's always going to have some good records. That's why
BC3.
Good records.
BC3 was good too.
You know what I'm saying? He makes good records. So I never will say be like, oh, I'm going to expect something like bad from him per se, but can give us something mid? Yeah, he can definitely drop some mid.
Some fire mid.
You know what I'm saying? But will be mid to some niggas, but definitely be fire to some niggas. That's true. That's a big fact. So, but seeing the space off team after championship, I'm gonna give him a little benefit of the doubt and think he can really step up, you know what I'm saying, to the plate and seeing where he's at in the space of rap. Like he knows he gotta like, you know what I'm saying, work a little harder than a lot of these niggas right now. He's working up a hill at pretty much almost every album for real.
I don't like the direction he's going with the features though. Like I'm with Gino, like the wave riding. I don't want to hear him wave riding on this album.
Nah, but that's the thing. He's always been rocking with like the new niggas and all of that type of shit.
He didn't do that in championships. He stuck to his guns in championships.
You see, who did he have on there? He had Hov, Ross. He had Cardi.
Drake.
He had Cardi on there. Drake. Like, come on. Like these are still like, you know what I'm saying, people that's making hit. Like,
Ella May on there. That was surprising.
Come on, like I'm saying, like, so what's wrong with him getting Uzi, which is I actually like that. I'm surprised we haven't got a record between them two before. You know what I'm saying?
Philly and Philly.
But and him and Baby, that record is fire. So I'm happy he, you know what I'm saying, linked with them dudes. So it's like, I mean, it works. Like if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? If it was forced, like
I'd rather see him by himself.
Yeah, I'm with Sue. I'd rather see him dolo or with somebody that can rap with him.
Two singles.
I know he's been fucking with Dirk. I feel like that's something he probably been sitting on. But
he's been sitting on a lot of music for sure.
Who, Meek?
Yeah, you know, he's always dropping freestyles and all of that whatnot. He's been sitting on music for a little bit or just on bars for a little bit. So
I want to see Meek go on bars on I-95.
I would love that. Shout
out bars on I-95. They just had Papoose on there. Listen, they might the void that Rhapsody the Basement left. Bars on I-95 might be bringing that shit back, man.
We're not gonna do that to LA Leakers.
Oh, and Funk Flex.
Come on,
that's true. But bars, I don't know. Bars on I-95. They do the interview.
Like it's you don't got to just pick one, bro. Like
wilding on that for a minute.
I watched the bars on I-95.
And you have them, the niggas when they were going over to the UK and snapping over there.
Oh, Westwood and
Tim Westwood.
Yeah, come on, like,
and then boys over there at BBC.
Jesus Christ, man.
I mean,
the Brazil niggas went over there and tore it up. What is it, Charlie Sloth?
Yeah, it's like Charlie. Yeah, he just get him on the track, right?
Charlie bit my
remember
face,
that fucking the Drake freestyle after Scorpion.
Nah, I think it's one of the best ones.
Seen the men's in club. What is it?
Seen the man's. It's the man's them.
Man's them, yeah.
Man's them.
Yo, that Toronto lingo is so, bro.
Tell man's them.
Yo, I know people in England and I be chatting with them all the time. So when I'll be getting them pissed off doing British accents and making it sound do that Toronto shit.
Yo, man's
like, yo, man's them is tough, yeah. Yeah, you're not better than me. They be like, yo, bro. You're not from
this wank is the waste, man, eh?
You're not from London, man. Yeah, man. You're not from South London, mate.
Okay, top boy.
Tell you, bro. I can't wait to go back to Canada, bro. They gonna hate me.
Boy.
Oh, bro, yo.
They nasty ass curry cheeseburgers. Them shit's disgusting.
I'm not even gonna do that anyway, bro.
I mean, what else we got? We ain't got much. What else we got from music?
Bro, it was something else dropping. October 1st. Give me a second.
Drops on the 17th. Side B.
Wait, he said it.
Side B is supposed to be dropping on the 17th, right? This is this Friday.
Yeah, 17th. Yep.
Wait, whoa! Is it really?
Yeah.
Because I know he postponed it because he had a Jay-Z feature, and he didn't say it, but he said I got a feature and I have to postpone it. Who else would it be?
I don't know shit, bro. To be honest, like he got some like who knows the connections Westside has in the interview. Like you go from the interview, like you say, he don't really display a lot of the people he be in like studio or around with. So it's smart. Like, so it's like, y'all high. See, y'all ain't gonna never. That's why y'all never get your hair done.
What if he throws a curveball and it's an R&B?
But pardon me. So now, like I said, Westside.
he like I said, he really don't disclose shit. So it's like we don't really know. That's why the Wayne feature was such a surprise to me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't like
What
was
was
an interview, and Westside was even on that interview.
is that Wayne's verse on fucking like Jay-Z's verse on fucking Donda was not better than Jay-Z's verse on CLB.
Fuck no.
Wayne's verse on CLB
That is a fact.
was not better than Wayne's verse on Hermes Where's 8.
True.
And it's crazy to me, like, yo, why wouldn't you give your best verse to your guy?
Because Wayne, you got to get into
a lot of that stuff through a lot of this shit with like Travis verse on what's my record? Praise God, or Travis verse on Fair Trade, or
like,
Kid Cudi on this, and you know what I'm saying?
Wayne,
it was like
Wayne had to get in a different space for that song. That's money. He had to get in a different.
Can I interject real quick? It was somebody, I forgot, one of the people that was working with Kanye. I forgot the artist's name. One of the rock artists, OG rock. I forgot what his name was, but he pretty much was saying that just the whole process was very like confusing with Ye, whereas like you never knew what was next. You know what I'm saying? Whether that meant to be a good thing or a bad thing. And he's saying just the experience was always kind of like, you like if you guys seen the that what's it called? The text message that was dropped with Kanye where he was like talking to the engineer. It was just pretty much like that, just like really like sporadic type shit. Like you said, you don't know what the hell's gonna happen this next day. And I think just working under that atmosphere was kind of probably stressful for a lot of these artists, probably coming all the way probably across the world, thinking you're about to get a whole verse and he needs you just to do like a background vocal or like 3 words on a record, and you probably like pissed off, and then Drake calls and you probably like, well, let me use this opportunity for this next big record to really, you know what I'm saying, turn up on this joint if I'm not really utilized on this last bigger album.
I feel you on that. Well, my thing is, go ahead, Sue. Sorry.
What?
I feel what you're saying, but I feel like Drake, that certain track for all the love or something like that. What was it called? It's not shit, but
all love.
I think that was more personal than.
Oh, you talking about YOLO? You talking about YOLO too?
Well, no, yeah, I'm talking about just the J tracks on both. Right?
Oh, the J track.
Jails. That's like one of them joints you'd be like, okay, that shit lit. That's my shit. Like they both some hard ass songs, but I'm gonna listen to the Drake joint because that shit not in this some real.
Guess
shit.
who's going to jail tonight?
It was,
you know, birds.
I disagree with some aspects of what you're saying, but I do agree. Because Jail was very personal. A lot of it was him admitting his hypocrisy and his dealings with Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
what I do with Jail?
No, I'm saying it was more. I don't know, but he went over a lot of his him doing. It was a lot of that was him doing self-reflection, and there was nothing wrong with that. I'm saying the quality of it wasn't good. I've heard Jay-Z do better self-reflection on other tracks.
I agree. Yeah, that was very, and that's why I say I think everything was like very quick and sporadic. Where it's like, damn, I'm you just now calling. Damn, you need the verse now. All right, let me cook something up so I can get the verse and type. The J verse in the original release time was late.
But you remember
the last verse on there.
But remember, Jay is notorious for never writing down verses and just going in the studio.
Trut, but mental capacity of where he's in a lot of space where it's like, okay. Damn, you just now called. And this is just hypothetically speaking.
So
this is all speculation.
And we don't know how long Drake been sitting on that song either, because remember it was supposed to come out, but then we don't know if that was the concept for the baby thing, either for it to come out 9 months later, but we don't know how long he was still sitting on that because
that's true.
They kind of both was politicking on when they both was gonna drop their shit.
But that's what I was saying too when we were doing a review that. Going off some of those records, it felt like Drake, some of these records felt pretty recently made. You know what I'm saying? So that gives me saying like, how recent was this album at least either finished or, you know what I'm saying? Like you said,
they said Donda was
had
like,
before some shit like that.
They said Donda was around. Donda kept getting, and I think it still keep getting. It's like Pablo. Pablo was done for a while, but it just
Donda
Yandi. That's what it was originally. It was Yandi.
So like
what you're listening to is Yandi.
But like you said though too, I think you said legend. Like a lot of these leaks too were put out too. So it's like a lot of revision and new albums had to get remade or whatever, new titles, whatever had to be remade and pushed back. So it's like
within that time, you probably get new inspirations for songs. You probably would like finally get a verse that you probably wanted. Like, okay, let me get this shit on here, put this shit on here now. You know what I'm saying? Might have to change a verse or so, whoop-de-whoop. And I feel like I said, a lot of that stuff implemented into kind of the albums we got in with certain verses we got on certain albums. But like I said, son,
you want to do these double discs?
Oh yeah, well, real quick before you get into that, trying to look for what and Hitler Wear Hermes does come out September 7th, 17th.
Where do you see that?
Hold on, I did see another report where it said October 9th.
I got it on. I'm on Hip Hop DX right now.
That's why I'm looking at it.
Yeah, so I respect hip hop. They've been around for a minute, so I respect they.
I did see another interview where he said October 9th.
Yeah, and then you say you want to do so. I wouldn't be surprised if he sped it up. If it's done now, if it's done, I won't be surprised.
But fellas, I gotta head out. Sorry, I can't stay for the whole podcast, but I'll be back.
All good, Brody.
Wale, Wale.
My man.
Good luck with this.
It's my man, Executor, man.
Get your man.
I know that.
Dino is going to smoke me tomorrow.
No, Dino is one of them Photoshop niggas. Like,
bro, the new iPhone dropped. I'm gonna wild out.
He's one of them Photoshop niggas. You gotta be careful with him.
Bro, I'm gonna have time.
Man, I'm gonna keep the clip ready.
Same here. I got my clip. Same clip. Same 4-5.
Bro. Ask this nigga Lando about me with clips.
Well, nigga, first of all,
no. Ask this nigga Lando. Just ask him about how when it's time for me to start shooting, how accurate I get.
Nigga, ask Arri about my clips. I got my clips too.
Okay, one day you'll
a bullet with your name on it. Don't worry.
I don't do bullets, bro.
I don't
do
that.
They got Japanese cities wiped out because of shit I dropped, bro.
See, man. All right, Hiroshima.
Get Hiroshima out of here.
All right, buddy.
Konnichiwa, niggas. Watashi no Koko.
This nigga, But yeah, September 17th, man, we got Hitler Wears Hermes 8.
I still don't believe that.
Side B. Now, like I said, let's put an asterisk with it on there. We got Big Boy and Sleepy Brown dropping the big sleepover. I'm on that, bro.
Pause.
I'm on the album, bro. I'm talking about, bro.
Not you. The title, the big sleepover with two niggas.
Wait, how they doing? Insecure Malibu. I'm about to say, remember the after hours chat.
The two niggas called the big sleepover.
Bro, you know them niggas is like
it's Big Boy and Sleepy Brown.
Like you know Dungeon Family move different, bro.
I think I might play Margarita
not like that, but not saying
I might play Margarita for my wave. You remember Margarita?
Margarita?
You remember Margarita? Oh, I'm about to play that shit.
No, he thought that's other. But we got Lance Skywalker, another TDE drop right here. I'm interested. I ain't hear from him in a minute.
They're slow burning.
My boy Mozzie dropping some Untreated Trauma. Ooh, that sounds very thuggericious.
Project?
Huh?
This looks like
so. Might be. It don't say EP, so more likely it's you know he dropped music crazy. We got my girls Van Jess dropping a homegrown deluxe album. I think it added like 5 or 6 songs on there. It got the Lucky Day Slow Down remix on there, so I'm gonna be onto that. Oh shit, Ritz still out here dropping music. Got an SOS album coming out. For people who like Playboy Cardi, he has something dropping. James Blake, yeah. I fuck with James Blake. My boy Kyle Dion dropping something too. But after that next Friday, we get Off the Grid Volume 1. And what was the asterisk?
The Love Era.
The motherfucking Love Era.
Diddy?
Motherfucking Diddy dropping, nigga. What goddamn it? What did Diddy do?
Listen, so
the R&B Benjamins.
He got collabs on there from Lil Kim, Future, Travis Scott, Big Sean, Ty Dolla $ign, and Wiz Khalifa so far.
It's the motherfucking Love Era.
Ari, what did we talk about? The R&B Benjamins.
But say that one more time.
The list. It was Lil Kim, Future, Travis Scott, Big Sean, Ty Dolla $ign, and Wiz Khalifa.
Take Wiz out. That could be your goddamn R&B.
Nah. if he gets Ty,
right there.
If he gets Ty Dolla,
about the bench, R&B all about the bench, but not wanting to recreate, but something like he can make one, like something.
I mean, I'm sure he can.
He definitely can. If he gets Ty Dolla, Weekend, Trey
with Ty on a pen, Future on your pen, with a pen.
No, I mean vocally. I'm
saying but you got to think with the writing though. That's gonna be with this. Like them two alone is crazy.
Yeah, R&B wise, like if they're writing it, I don't want them to sing it. But like if they're writing it, I would like to.
When is this dropping, Ty?
This is September.
Next Friday, the 24th.
Just in time for cake and cuffing season.
Diddy.
He dropped it right as soon as the fall season hits.
As soon as the draft start.
As soon as that goddamn
the ground,
the love era starts.
We need a Ross project. We need a Ross project for the fall.
Not for sure. I told you there's gonna be certain albums that came out earlier in the year that I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, listening to again that I know sound better in the fall. Because it came out like early, like either like in the winter of this year, and then you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give it a realist. Like I said, the Jim Jones and Harry Fraud joint. That's definitely gonna get some spins this fall. You know what I'm saying? Riding around them rainy day or them night rides, this shit definitely gonna get some spins.
You think we get in the Drake feature?
Who?
In the Diddy album?
I mean,
they was cool. They did that one song together. What was it? Your Love, One Dirty Money. That was my song.
That was my shit.
That was that. No, that was the regular version.
You talking about this shit? Hold on.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Your Love.
I don't know, but
you talking about this shit?
That's Loving You No More.
Not that one. That's Loving You No More. We talking about Your Love.
That one slipped my mind. But that's pretty much all the good joints coming out. Like I said, I'm gonna be
if you get my hopes up for Hitler fucking Where's Hermaid, hey, and it don't drop on Friday, I swear to God.
Listen to other music.
I seen that little post you made earlier. Just tag me, nigga. Just tag me next time.
What post I made?
Just tag me next time, nigga.
Bro, I don't even really remember being on my phone today.
What is the shit? Like, y'all need to listen to other music besides hip hop and trap. I'm like, just tag me next time, my nigga.
I didn't even think somebody had posted. I was like, I mean, yeah, man. Like, but people really like, because that's the thing. Like, when you hear like, for me, not even trying to go to our debate with Burden of Proof. But just like with certain like samples and such that, like, you know what I'm saying? That for me, I listen to a lot of soul samples or whatever soul songs or slower songs, whatever. That shit, you know what I'm saying? It navigates to me better, not than I won't say not better, but growing up in the Ye era productions and like that neo soul or whatever. That production and that sound is always going to be, you know what I'm saying, not either nostalgic or just a dope sound to me. You know what I'm saying? The P Rocks, the Ninth Wonders, whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear Benny on certain beats, like on like the beat for New Streets, you know what I'm saying? Like those joints, you know what I'm saying, resonate with me because it's a nice sample. Like just, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people I feel that only listen to a certain style and they only going to be entrapped to just want to stay in that type of BPM. You know what I'm saying?
What style is it?
Well, I'm saying I want to keep it in BPM because if you say you want to say like, because trap music is not all the same. You know what I'm saying? Sounds, you know what I'm saying? Like trap music of, you know what I'm saying, early 2000s don't sound like trap music today. It's more slower. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what people, like I said, back then, everybody that loved, you know what I'm saying, the Waka Flocka era, whoop-de-whoop, or the drill era, they, you know what I'm saying, were in caps into like a certain BPM of music that they was only getting lit to. You know what I'm saying? It had to be, you know what I'm saying? That's all the shit that was in the car or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Any shit other than that, I mean, let me keep it tall. Like, I think a lot of niggas who listen to that shit do listen to R&B and shit like that. I think the thuggest of niggas listen to a lot of
I listen to R&B. I love Brent. I love Tone. I listen. Come on. I listen. Giveon, Heartbreak Anniversary. I still shed a tear every time I hear it.
That's not the same. Just feeling something.
As a wise man,
if you can listen to it and sit there and enjoy it.
I enjoy it. That's why I cry.
Hear it. Like if it's on
I don't cry. Let's be clear.
As a wise man from Florida once said, "You don't know Nan."
You don't know Nan, nigga. That was a wise woman. It was Trina.
Oh, well, I feel like he probably wrote that shit.
This nigga's an asshole. He wrote that shit.
I don't think he did.
His face one looks like that right now.
I don't think he did.
Wait, Trick did say that on the record.
No, he said no nah, and then Trina responded with, "You ain't no nah nigga."
No, Trina
I,
said,
I would play
"No,
that shit
no,
right now.
no."
You don't know man hoe.
Yeah.
Treat you like I could.
Yo, she pop up like the fucking like you don't know she there, but she there.
That's my little sister.
That's our Parks.
Yo, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah, like Parks be chilling, but he there.
Try to tell you, son. But no, so like I said, with that, like I said, it's just I don't know. I think people like I said, once you diversify your ear for sounds, like I said, for me, once I really started listening to I guess I'll say like I think most people 808s and Heartbreak, kind of like if you already were heavy into Kanye and just hip hop and you were still a Kanye fan, you just heard it, you probably liked it or disliked it. And I think people who liked it, you know, they started diving into little other sounds of music that were either similar or something to that sound later on and such like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started.
Did you like Take Care?
Yeah.
Don't like.
But like, did you like it? Like, no. But when I asked, do you?
Yeah,
like
but that's the thing though. That's what I'm saying. I like R&B, so that was easy pickings for me.
So it hit you.
Yeah, so I didn't. Obviously, I wasn't one of the guys in the debates was like, oh man, he's singing and rapping it up. Right. I mean, once again, the guy we were just talking about in the first hour of the show, Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah, like, pioneered that. He pioneered that.
Like I grew up in this shit, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been around melodies. We grew up in melodies of rapping niggas doing melodies. You know what I'm saying? Banks, 50, you know what I'm saying? All of these. You know what I'm saying?
Banks.
I'm thinking of Smile. I'm thinking of Smile right now.
Smile,
yeah, it just popped in my mind.
That was a nasty harmony.
But either here nor though. But like, it was a lot of guys that were doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? After Ja and shit like that, whoop-de-whoop. But neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm at the road. But son.
I said you gotta be an insensitive ass dreadhead nigga to not like Take Care.
I mean, I love it. That's my favorite Drake album. That and Nothing Was the Same. But I asked Arri that because Take Care is in that same vein as 808s.
True, but once again, that's the thing. That's what we were talking when we were talking about the tree. It's all those, you know what I'm saying? It comes from that, you know what I'm saying? So if you listen to 808s and you was a fan of that, more than likely, you probably was a fan of Take Care.
I'm a wild hypocrite because I don't like 808s, but I love Take Care.
As I said, more than likely. Because as I said before, some people liked 808s, some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? If you were a fan of Kanye, some people was like, I'm not going to go down this path with Kanye with this music. And some people was like, I fuck with what Kanye do before, I'm going to follow this path. You know what I'm saying? And that take you to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and you know what I'm saying.
I was so happy when he cut that.
A lot of niggas probably didn't really know about. Well, once he started letting Mike Dean go crazy and start getting to those synth sounds and all of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where it opens the door for the Travis Scott sounds and all of that type of stuff. So it's like once you open your ear for one sound, you hear somebody else who probably was that same person like you, who just happened to be a rapper, takes that sound and takes it to another level. You've heard it before. You're just hearing it on a more grandiose level.
Right.
Same with Cudi, same with Travis Scott. You can say with Ye and Drake, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. You know what I'm saying? But let's you know what I'm saying. Let's get to this wrestling of the show. You know what I'm saying?
Wrestling.
You already know. Up here on the Get Your Bars Off podcast.
Not gonna fall asleep.
We're here to see our black people winning, and once again, for the fourth time in a long goddamn history of this goddamn nasty ass company. But
get your bars off, audience. Clap for your one-time champion.
Hold on.
Big E.
Wow.
This was Vince the next day.
So what's the ratings?
It's like that ass. The nigga passed off from a box of Uncle Ben's, yo. That is out of
fucking control, yo. Yeah. But now, real talk though. Shout out to Big E. Went on Monday Night Raw this past Monday. Cashed in on Bobby Lashley. Won the title. And real quick, before I even go into Big E's you know what I'm saying, title winner of that nature, gotta give, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Bobby Lashley. Another black WWE champion that had a great reign. About what was it, $197 he had that shit. And the way he
They said longest reigning black champion. They said.
Yeah, he's
That was a stat. That was a stat.
He got it like in December.
Nah, so he got it. He got it before Mania, correct? Right?
Yeah, he got it before Mania.
I thought they had him. I thought they had him up for 197 days. Man.
Damn, so he retained that shit over. Damn. Give Bobby his fucking flowers.
He had a great reign. He said they said a lot of the people in the backstage after the match congratulated him, came welcome with open arms and all of that such. Even the way he, you know what I'm saying, sold the loss, where he as soon as he powerbombed Randy, he sold the knee injury, made that shit look real as hell. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, made himself look like a hurt animal in the field. Ha 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 ha. But nah, this nigga Big E, you know what I'm saying? Got in there, ate food, got the title. Like I said, it was they announced it and everything. You knew what was going to.
That's why I thought it wasn't going to go through.
Well, I can see that where it's something like he had his head on a swivel and he would probably be expecting it.
He hot shot.
I can understand that.
Don't you think they hot shotted it too early?
Yeah, but hey man, once again, I can see why. And I know people don't want to be like, oh, this is a response to AEW, but man, they need some pops on Monday Night Raw, man. They need some pops right now. And that was that's what was coming out on first. This.
Exclusive theaters.
But it's gonna be exclusive at my house. You heard
on you know what I mean? That not mean TV.
But not mean TV.
That not mean TV. Only non-meaneries know about that.
What was I saying though? Yeah. So they said they pretty much needed that. We knew whenever he was gonna get to, we was gonna be lit. So that was neither here nor there. They knew we was gonna pop for that shit. So whether he did it then Friday, whatever. I mean, I think most people still wanted it against Roman Reigns because that's who he's been.
Nah. Let Roman cook with the title.
That's the thing. I thought they were gonna like hold off, and when it was time, that was gonna be the one.
I just need a Money in the Bank cash in where we actually forget the person who has, because these cash ins where you tell us and shit like that make it linger.
Yeah. It took away the surprise.
The actual cash in?
Yeah.
Oh.
True, but I get why they did that.
They're talking about they need eyes or something like that.
They need eyes.
Yeah, when Edge did it, it was totally unexpected.
You forgot he had it.
But that's clear.
Forgot he had it.
This was.
We knew. Yeah, I'm not saying don't walk around with it.
This was clearly a new move for WWE. This was clearly a new move for them. You know what I'm saying? And in this case, it still worked. Who announced that they were cashing in on Twitter?
They interviewed him, Arri. They interviewed him after, and he said that the reasoning he chose that route was because he wants his reign to be unorthodox and off the wall and unexpected, and that's why he did that first. So I'm assuming he might. What I'm thinking he's gonna do. Also, this is a good way to keep the New Day together. You know what I mean? They still got.
I'm always commending. I told you I do not want them boys to split.
I feel like he's gonna be. Remember when the first draft was around and the champion went on both shows? I think Big E's gonna be on both shows.
What do you mean? So you think, on a sense of
competing on both shows,
night match or
just compete on SmackDown and Raw as champion.
He's a champion.
Why?
He's one of the first picks.
Because that is probably the most off the wall shit I can think of that he can do.
He has a championship. He's going to be one of the first picks.
I mean, once again, this only thing they do is they switching the titles. That's the only thing. He's going
to Raw.
He's staying on Monday nights, I believe.
He's staying with New Day.
If they switch to New Day, that's the only thing I see them doing. But I really wish they wouldn't. But
they're gonna. That's what they're headed. Yeah.
If they, I won't be surprised if they switch Kofi. I mean, not Kofi, Xavier.
Yeah.
Just Xavier.
But
I keep telling you my King of the Ring theory.
King
of the Ring.
I'm saying about the new move. I'm not saying the Twitter thing is a new. I'm saying this for WWE. This is panic.
Very much so.
I'm happy for him and stuff,
but
it's too soon.
It is, but that's the only reason why it's too soon because it's not against the person that he's been teasing.
AEW got their feet to the fire.
He bring that man name up since he got that shit.
He did.
Nah. He pulled up on him. He pulled up on him one time. He pulled up on him. Big E. I remember he pulled up on him somewhere, intra promotional pay-per-view. He pulled up on him and he showed the briefcase. One time though. Because he's been teasing Reigns this whole time.
Yeah, because
And
I
he
must
said
have
he
slid my.
mentioned them against. He said, "I'll cash in on either you or Bobby Lashley a few times."
Yeah, you seen the feud that they're doing? They're doing Bloodline versus New Day. So New Day is staying together
For the time being.
Well,
for the
that's
time being.
what they could do.
Survivor
Or
Series
they
are doing
will do it.
Bloodline.
I see WWE going the cliche ass route they going. They do the bloodline feud. They lose or whatever. They go down the hill. Of course, New Day got the championships because that's why they would do it. They lose it somewhere down the line. Somebody get blamed, and of course, Xavier Woods be the one to turn because he's the one that has not won a singles title.
Sue got a point. Sue got a point. X doesn't have that singles glory like these two niggas do.
That's why once they do the King of the Ring, that will be
Nigga,
his.
Do you know where the King of the Ring is going to be at this year? That's going to be Ali versus Mansoor.
What, King of the Ring?
Yeah, it's going to be in fucking where Crown Jewel was at.
Where they confirm that at?
It's everywhere.
For King of the Ring?
For King of the Ring.
Me no hear that.
Ali versus Mansoor.
Well, no, I mean, when you figure out where it's gonna be in your mind, you're gonna be like, all right, Ali versus Mansoor.
Oh no, bro, because they're in a tag team right now.
Me no have that.
But I remember when they did this I remember when they did this tournament for the United States Champion on SmackDown a couple years back when New Day was over there and Xavier Woods was in there as a singles. I thought he was gonna go far, but he got kicked down the first round. I was like, damn, I was like, get that.
I don't think Vince sees him. I don't think they see him as good as. And this is me thinking like them. I don't see it like that. I'm just putting my. I'm just going by what they're saying. By what I think.
Let's hold off on the Xavier conversation. We could expound on that after hours. Let's take it back to Big E. What is the landscape of Monday Night Raw going to look like with Big E as champion now? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this is not a champion they have had. You know what I'm saying? Like in a while, like this lit.
He's over a shit.
He's like, and the thing, the reception, people the reception across the wrestling.
He's over a shit.
Christ, bro. Like niggas
he tweeted that Brody would have been happy.
Oh yeah. That was lit.
You seen the picture? With the
that picture was fire.
Mm-hmm.
That picture was really fire, so for real. But no, like I said, man, shout out to Big EB. Real talk, very, 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 very long awaited. Like seeing it go from NXT title, that picture from the NXT title to the WWE title. When they post pictures, when people post pictures like that, it makes niggas in them WWE offices like be like, this is why we're in the space that we're at now with NXT, and now use that as a transition to go to that. I mean,
Segway King.
You right, but with watching that the new NXT 2.0, whatever, I'm not gonna continue to call it that. And keep
just call it NXT.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm just letting you know. I'm just getting that out the way right now. But
the decisions they made.
I'm gonna keep it tall. Like, let me see. I'm gonna go to the little checklist I had sent to you in the chat earlier last time.
I mean, while you do that, I'll get my quick thoughts on it all. Like,
maybe y'all niggas talk so much.
Oh, my bad, dog. My bad.
No. I'm talking about in the chat.
Well, I don't really see too much of a difference overall without getting into the show too much, without y'all pulling it up. But I like it. I just don't like the WWE decisions that I see that's in it, like changing Rick Steiner.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I liked Rex Steiner.
Braun Breaker is one of the weakest fucking like.
Braun,
he sounded like a PlayStation version of Wreck-It Ralph.
It sounded like one of them.
A great value version. Of
like when PlayStation came out with a Wreck-It
Breaker, like you say it fast, like
Braun Breaker, like
that nigga breaking
down the buildings of New York City, like PlayStation ass name. Get this shit out of here.
LeBron in half. That's what I got. He gonna split LeBron in two.
But let me see.
Like that.
Aesthetically, it looks good.
It's growing on me.
I like.
Really never struck me as nothing that is supposed to symbolize anything else. I do miss the yellow and gold.
But they bring up, shout out to Steven Larson. They brought up a good point with just the lighting of the show. How did you guys feel about the lighting of the show? Because I didn't really even think about because watching watching New Japan shows like in like certain halls and such during like the G1, you can see like pretty much the building walls and all of that such whoop de whoop, especially when they be going up there and shit. But I'm not kind of used to that with NXT, where it's like to the point where it's like I don't really focus on the crowd visually. I focus on the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
NXT was too
by listening to them and just the chants and just knowing that they're lit, the banging on the whoop de whoop, all of that stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? And before that too, you know what I'm saying? Just the crowd. Even before that, when we did see the crowd, they were lit too. Like the crowd's never been a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just it do kind of make the
build. See their feet now.
It. I know it's not a bingo hall per se, but when you kind of put the lighting all around and you see everything, it does make it look bingo hallish.
Nah, it looked like a bingo hall to me before because it was like I get what they were trying to do.
No, it did look smaller. The blackness of the building did make it look smaller.
Make it look smaller, yeah.
That's very true. But I looked at that more as a more of a focus on the ring. Like even when they do the title matches, they put the lights
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a focus on what's going on in the product. And I think with the it's like, no, we're going to show everything and keep, you know what I'm saying, everything involved, which is not a problem. I have no problem. Like I said, once again, the crowd has never been a problem for me.
Pritchard all day.
I do think they did need to like add a little bit more like darkness to the like add some more color to the wall or something. It just looks too bland.
Nigga wants it doom and gloom. God,
it just looks kind of bland on the outside. Like when you show the panel, it looks kind of bland. It looks like I'm at a Saturday night show and you know what I'm saying, the South. Like, you know what I'm saying?
In the Mid-South wrestling.
The same NXT feel as far as the presentation of what the wrestlers are doing in the ring, but as far as that
it's a mix.
It's different from like arena wise.
It's a healthy mix because what you get is you still got your indie guys, the Johnny Garganos, you know what I'm saying, Swerve.
For now.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, true. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how long they're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? But they got those guys there, and you got your developmental guys, you know what I'm saying, the Braun Breakers, Kurt Wagner's, and what's the other dude name? What's my other girl name?
Mandy,
Shorty that debuted with Diamond Mine. Like they had a lot of new faces.
We gotta talk about that. Son, Diamond Mine
they got some shit. But like what they're saying, but they got a lot, they added a lot of new fresh faces on the product on that show. So that was cool to see with that, just getting something new and fresh. Now with something always being unexpected or not really knowing what you're gonna get or what you're gonna see with these guys behind the boards is a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be good or sometimes it could be bad. And I start with that with match 1. With Braun Breaker versus LA Knight. I don't know what the decision was to use LA Knight for that match and then still keep him in the match later. Because if anything, why wouldn't you put Braun Breaker in that position?
Story-wise, and from what happened at the end, I get it now. Because remember, I mean, Braun popped up.
No, it's not Braun. It's why I put LA Knight in that position.
I think maybe that might have been a red herring to make you think that LA Knight was gonna win later on. Like on some like Superman type shit.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you. For me, at least, no. Like once I seen that, and then I'm gonna keep it tall. When I seen him like get pinned again, I was just like,
pinned twice in one night.
This is not good. Like you lose to a rookie, and then you lose in the, you know what I'm saying, you're the one that get pinned in the fatal 4-way. Like at least he could have pinned Kurt, or you know what I'm saying, he could have pinned, you know what I'm saying, Dunn or whatever. Like, you know, I guess they're gonna go the Pete Dunn and Ciampa route. Who knows? But I don't know, man. That was LA Knight did not have a good night that night. It was just a bad night for the god. Real talk.
Kurt Wagner looks like good Khali.
He has some nice moves in the ring. I mean, obviously he had to with the guys you're in it with Pete Dunne, fucking LA Knight and Ciampa. So you gotta have something to bring to the table. But he definitely did have guys in there to keep him good money though.
Just like his father.
Who was his father again?
I think it's Bob Wagner or something like
Who
that.
the fuck is Bob Wagner?
Bob Wagner sounds like a coach in college football.
Wrestle Talk. Well, what culture? They said it on there. I forgot who his father was. Forgive me if I misquoted that, but they got it. It's in a video for.
So he's a second
Speaking of
generation
somebody
guy.
else's son, Bull Buchanan's son, trash as hell.
Who was Bull Buchanan's son?
Would do with Josh Briggs and what was it? Something Buchanan. I forgot what the dude name was. But
That was
Josh
his
Briggs,
son.
the dudes that went with against the dude who had the red trunks on.
Yeah, against Imperium.
Yeah, balding just like his pops from back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Imperium looked good.
Yeah, Imperium. Yo, I'm gonna keep it tall with you.
Hit Roll looked good.
I felt like Josh Briggs and other dude, and we're gonna call him Lil Buchanan. Like they was flexing a lot for the little bit of moves they were doing, like little bit of like simplistic shit they were doing. Now, given like this is they supposed to be on there, you know what I'm saying, turning up whatever, showing off their moves, whoop-de-whoop. That's what this is for. But it's just a smidge, and I think that's why my boy Marcellus Bartel started like cleaning that nigga up, bro. He started
back down,
bro. He was They started the kicks. He started giving him the elbows, bro. He was lighting that dude up, bro. Like I was like, ooh, it looked like he checking, bro, a little bit. Like, hey, calm yourself down, bro. Like for real. Stop playing. You know who you in the ring with, my guy.
Wasn't this from the little tag team from Dynamo?
Nah, these are two dudes that were in the breakout. Well, I know Josh Briggs was in the breakout tournament. He was like the really tall dude that was next to Duke Hudson in the back. And Buchanan must have been just one of the new dudes they brought from the PC.
Pay attention to all these second generation guys in NXT.
Yeah, so we got Buchanan, we got Rex Steiner, and we got and Wagner.
Vince likes those. Vince likes second generation. Randy was a second generation guy.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I feel like if Braun kind of keeps up, like, all right, let's take it back to the first match. And only reason why I didn't like it was because of the LA Knight loss. And it's just because I just feel like with him being in the match later was not a good look for me. It was not for me, for him per se.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, though, on the other side, Braun Breaker did really look nice in the match. He did everything we really was expecting from him. Come in there, suplex it up, whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying?
Like his uncle and father.
You know what I'm saying? Got the, you know, all of that. You know what I'm saying? If he keeps the upside up, keep it going, I could see them, you know what I'm saying, putting the rocket to him sooner or later.
They got Lesnar. They got baby Lesnar on ice too. They didn't pull him out yet.
That's the thing. I think with him, because they still got to do the title match next week, I think they're going to have him debut next week also.
The baby Lesnar. Parker Boudreaux.
It's Harlan now.
Harlan.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened to Parker Boudreaux?
I think so. If
they holding him for a minute.
I think he getting main. I think he getting main roster
no more, bro.
Nah, Arri, he getting main rostered, I think.
Nah, bro, they go. Trust me.
Going to NXT, he's going to Tommaso about to get like a 3-4 month run, and he's going to debut at a pay-per-view on his ass. Watch.
4 months? You give Tommaso 4 months with the title?
This is what I'm saying, though, bro.
They're gonna make him into the.
That's what I'm saying. The reason why I feel like they about to debut because they the one that just told us on there, like when Rex told us about his name change, debut. Same with Parker, name change. You know what I'm saying? I active on Twitter. I think the debut is next week. For me, I believe the debut is next week.
What is the show at NXT UK tomorrow?
That'd be really pointless. That'd be really.
Oh, he used to be a running back. He used to be a football player.
But
that's Harlan Boudreaux.
But nah, I think but from what I seen, I liked what I seen from Braun Breaker. Wasn't too crazy about Briggs and the other guy and Lil Buchanan. Shorty from Hit Row. She's a work in progress, but I see what they see where it's kind of like a little bit of like some type of weird like capoeira type style she does.
She gonna kick the shit out of somebody. That's good. I
like her corner kicks was like weird as shit, but like her legs are long as fuck, so it looked like the you know what I'm saying, the forward motion just kicking that lady was like painful as fuck.
Them niggas might be the top heel faction of NXT.
I don't think they're heel. That's the thing. They're just they're cocky.
They're gonna That's a heel. That's a heel trait. That's gonna manifest into.
Bro, they're rappers. So it's gonna be like either you like us or you don't. Oh, they say Hit Row. Oh yeah, I was talking about what's her name?
B-Fab.
B-Fab. Yeah, B-Fab's
Because the chick
her
in
breakout
Diamond Mine
match.
got her. I thought something about her because she got
because B-Fab had the debut match. That's what I was saying. That nigga looked like old Trey Songz. But yeah, with her having that match is like, but yo, dude, for real. Oh shit! I'm sorry. It's this commercial, yo. This dude looked like old Trey Songz with the little protagonist for fucking Gridiron Gang. But long story short, though, like I was saying, the nigga, the lady, what's her name? What's I was talking about?
B-Fab.
B-Fab. Yeah. I see like the style of like her. She has a background in like I'm saying in martial arts and fighting, combat fighting, whatever. But in this style, I need to see it clean it up a little bit. And that's the only thing I'm kind of fearful is like how like. It's my thing is just like some people need to like just gotta have a little bit more time in the PC. You know what I'm saying? But that's my thing. Is the PC even relevant anymore?
A lot of green people.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Am I supposed to just be expected of this because of this platform now? Because I'm supposed to just watch them develop now again. Look, but when I got because I think it's so weird because when I had the Pox and Big E's and you know what I'm saying, Saps and whatever, it was kind of maybe it was like I guess kind of makes like how it is now, I guess, where it's like, but when Big E was there, he was you seen it, you know what I'm saying? So like, when you seen Tyler Breeze, you seen it, you know what I'm saying?
They got called up quick too.
Because the reason I say that because Sammy posted that the photo from that Fatal 4-Way NXT where it was just showing those kind of superstars who kind of really got it popping, you know what I'm saying, for that era of that era that they feel they're trying to bring back to an extent. And I don't know, I just feel like some of these guys don't really feel like they're really ready still for TV. And if it's not going to be ready for main roster guys, if you're going to use this back to where it's like you're not going to make this enjoyable TV to an extent, you just want to get these guys developing. Watch us, you know what I'm saying? Put this shit back on the network then, bro. You feel me?
It wasn't bad. It's not that it's burying it right now. It wasn't bad.
I'm not burying it, bro. You gotta think about it. We didn't when they were back like that, back in the 2015 period, and they were on WWE Network. You went to go on different. It's like something you went to the WWE Network as a fan to go. You know what I'm saying? Watch these guys that are coming up, just like as you know what I'm saying. URL. You went to, you know what I'm saying, to go check out the PGs as a, you know what I'm saying, to see what's coming up next. He wasn't just putting all the PGs on pay-per-views and, you know what I'm saying, and big cars like that just to, you know what I'm saying, to see them develop it. No, we don't want to see that.
You had to see them go from the PGs and
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you kept that in a certain space. You know what I'm saying? Separate from your, you know what I'm saying, your main shit. And
the War Report channel.
You know what I'm saying? Told us that NXT was going to be a live show, another branded show or whatever on TVs. Like now it's like you're taking it back to how it is when you had it on, you know what I'm saying, the network. And if it's going to be like that, put that shit back on the network.
They're losing stars.
Yeah,
that's what it is. They lost.
I'm not about to run to USA on Tuesdays to watch this. I'm gonna say, like, if I want to, I'll go on the network and watch it when I can. You know what I'm saying?
They're losing stars, bro. They ain't on them. They ain't on them.
I want you to know that this is developmental. Like
that's the thing, but we know that though.
On their promos.
I got all of that, but they did all that on the network too.
Nah, Sue, I get what he's saying, but it falls in their losing stars.
I'm saying it like that, but I feel y'all.
No, it do fall on the stars.
Cole is gone.
But that's why I brought up Sami Zayn and them niggas. Like when them niggas had the spot, they were ready.
So you gotta be patient and let him build the stars.
But that's the thing. That's what the PC was for.
The PC's still there.
Yeah. So send some of these niggas back there.
Y'all think they got
like? But that's why I like. That's why only the guys I really was rocking with outside of Braun Breaker for real was Kurt Wagner.
Yo, that name.
They had him.
Call him Rex.
No, whatever. But the dude Kurt Wagner, because he's been in the PC for some years. He put in some work. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they felt he was at least viable enough to be in that space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel like
but yeah, other than that, but like I said, dudes from Diamond Mine tag team from them, even though they kind of pretty much did the same shit that they did last week.
Oh, the girl.
It still got the point across that these niggas are gonna be. They give me a vibe of what did I say?
I feel like they're
hold on, they gave me a vibe of the Steiner Bros meet the what's it called? the Road Warriors, just like that. That you know what I'm saying? Just
The
I know
brothers,
we coming here to whoop your ass type.
the
You know what I'm saying?
twins.
Vibe. Yeah. Like, you know, how Road Warriors came to the ring like, yeah, we know we here to whoop some ass type shit. And these niggas, you know what I'm saying? You heard the
I like
Steiner with
that
the
they kept
whole like
Roddy heel.
wrestling background.
I like that they kept Roddy heel. Like,
Oh, obviously, duh. Yeah, they got to. But what you about to say, Sue?
Just to talk about like swinging back to some of the firings that came out. Jessamine
Swinging back. When do we?
I'm talking just to bring like talking about Diamond Mine.
Oh,
Because you know,
Jessamine.
What was her name?
I knew she used to run with Shayna. She used to run with Shayna, right?
the other one.
The other one.
The other one. The other one is
the
the
other
name.
one. Sharia Stripe, something like that.
Maria Driver.
The other one.
Rod Strong wife, pretty much.
Oh, she signed?
She was. She got fired. She was supposed to be in Diamond Mine. So that
With
girl
Roddy?
Yeah.
But they had her there for a little bit too, though. So they finally utilizing her too. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. If certain people
I didn't know that.
They fired her just to bring these people up because they're signed to these contracts. Because she also was supposed to be in that, you know, 4 horsewoman angle versus the 4 horsewoman.
That never happened.
It never happened because they sitting around waiting on, you know, Ronda Rousey ass, and she trying to have a baby and stuff. And no slight to her on that, but she don't really. I don't feel like she like WWE. I don't feel like she's fucking.
She was women's champion. She better like it. I mean, you don't get that.
You talking about the fans? The fans being up the turn.
I mean, Sue, are they not fickle? Is she not right?
They're not, but when you get some of them hardcore ass fans in your face yelling, bro, like that.
That's the thing. That's the point she's trying to make. Look at how they are.
And it's not even because of them being fickle. It's just them saying the shit that they were saying to her.
So she has a right to come at them.
She do. But I'm saying you a whole MMA champion and shit. You've been through the shit. You done took knees to the face countless times.
The way she dominated that division, and you know,
Man, I ain't fuck all of that, man. She keep her inactive, man.
Hey, nice.
But nah, like I said, man. Any last takes on NXT? Like, what's y'all feel like is we got? Oh, Ciampa.
Wedding.
We got Ciampa, Ciampa champion wedding. So I mean, those were the pros.
I wanted that.
Yeah, that was funny. It had great comedic timing. I was happy they brought the nigga Austin Theory back. Like I said, that nigga's hilarious as fuck to me, bro.
Nasty
the nigga said, the nigga was like, "Where's the rings?" The nigga was like,
"We're in a ring."
Like, yo, that shit dumb as fuck, but it just had me crying because I was stoned as fuck too. But yo, that shit had me crying too. They should have used that nigga, but how it went in the story, everything was dope. The vows was fire. The nigga Dexter Loomis speaking, finally, like all of that shit was great character development.
That was good build up for that too, man. Like let him speak. Like he hadn't spoken at all.
I feel like that shit that was like Triple H just left a note like, "Hey, I already got this shit written. Don't touch nothing on this."
He pulled the shit
laminated. You know what I'm saying? Zipped, filed. This shit is clean cut. Don't touch this shit. Just press play. That's all you got to do. Just press play. You know what I'm saying? Just press play.
When Russo left, he had written TV for 2 months. For 2 months or a month, and he was good.
I mean, like I said, this was. You said this was like Russo's?
Nah, because you said Triple H had written. He's like, Russo when he left to WCW in '99, late '99, he wrote like about 2 weeks to a month's worth of TV, Raw and SmackDown, before he left, and told them niggas run this first and then go to y'all shit.
Hey, my man, shit. Like when you got something that was literally like damn near perfectly written, don't fuck it up, my nigga. But like I said, everything was fire from the acts to the vows. Johnny's being mad, you know what I'm saying, reluctant to really like give her away. All of that shit was dope. Like, even my boy Odyssey Jones, like, yo, all these niggas dressed like serial killers had me fucking crying, my nigga. Like, That shit.
Oh my
Like,
And that was like the most normal.
It like
Mm.
it was just so much good. Like
I'm
fan
glad
service
they saved
shit.
that for the end.
It was good. It was just good work for this show. I ain't gonna lie. They did their thing for that. For this, if this be the culmination of a story and then going to the next chapter, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give NXT their props on that one.
Can I say one more thing? This is about the show. We already touched on the championship 4-way match, right?
No, not really.
Okay, so
Loosely.
Segway. Kyle
Subway
O'Reilly got
Kings.
attacked earlier that day.
I'm
Got knocked
so
out.
mad I
That's
missed
how
that shit.
Kurt
I did not see that.
Wagner-
Regal got something to do with that. Regal going heel.
Nigga, everybody going to hell to you, my nigga.
Wagner is Regal nigga.
Nigga, he is a prospect on a new nigga.
Why pick him then?
Nigga, I just told you they had that nigga in there for like
They
7
said
years.
He helped them too.
Thank you. He's helped them.
No, he helped Kyle O'Reilly fight them off or whatever. Or
Regal helped them fight him off.
no, Wagner, dude.
Remember, I was watching the Versus and this at the same
Nah,
time.
I missed it.
Bear
I
with
missed
me.
it too. I missed it
Bear
too.
with me.
Pete Dunne and I forgot cuz name.
Ain't that nigga for all them commercials?
Yeah, but what's cuz name? He came back from that nasty ass.
Oh, Ridge Holland, yeah.
Ridge Holland was beating the fuck out of Kyle O'Reilly backstage, like lead
What's
pipe
the story with him? What are they doing with him?
They had to match with I think he's one that's gonna be getting moved
Rocket?
pretty soon. Yeah, because like he has it for me, to be honest. He got it.
He got everything Vince like. He big under 30.
Kyle O'Reilly got down on the ground, started stumping his ass out, of course, in the locker room. What's the cuz name?
I mean, Kyle O'Reilly got jumped, my nigga.
Kurt Wagner, whatever his name is, came in there.
Wagner.
And
Wagner.
that's pretty much it.
I think there's an O in between it. Wagner.
But nah, but I ain't gonna lie, I was like, whatever. But whatever they about to do with Kyle, and whatever he's gonna be like from the ground up shit again. But
of course, had that match earlier with Rick Steiner's son. I got you, Los.
Yeah, thank you. We don't call that nigga break LeBron.
And Tommaso Ciampa, of course, was in it. And who else? Kurt Wagner.
it's Tommaso Ciampa, Pete Dunne, LA Knight, Kurt Wagner.
It was Tommaso. Tommaso was a clear choice.
I don't think so. I don't think he was that clear. Pete Dunne was definitely right next to him as a.
But Arri, if you're gonna someone established in NXT,
Pete
same
Dunne
argument.
Pete Dunne is just as much established, and he just got signed to a new 3-year contract, my nigga.
It's the AEW. I hate to bring it to AEW, but the AEW argument that we had a while ago when Jericho beat Hangman for the title. You want somebody? You're just revamping NXT. You're just revamping.
Pete Dunne been there for like how many years now, my nigga?
You're just revamping NXT. You need a familiar face as champion.
Pete Dunne's not familiar.
Pete Dunne been working in UK though. Pete Dunne got his feet in both places.
Yeah, so both crowds know him.
2.5 years. Like dinner 3, bro.
Ciampa, it's safer with Ciampa.
It's the few. I wouldn't say all that because it's good either way. But this is what they're gonna do because what's his name? Imperium dude, the leader.
The fat tall nigga
Walter. He gonna come in, they gonna have a slobber knocker rubber fight. Pause.
You think Walter gonna challenge him?
And he gonna either that's when the Parker Boudreaux dude gonna debut against. He gonna debut after Tommaso win X amount of events at a pay-per-view, or
that's where
Tommaso,
I think mixing
they
up.
still gotta go at it.
I think you're mixing up what they trying to do. That's what I'm saying. They got Braun Breaker, they got Kurt Wagner.
Yeah, Braun Breaker already pulled up on him. He pulled up on Tommaso.
They got Pete Dunne. They got a lot of guys that, you know what I'm saying, Isaiah Swerve, Esco, like there's so many guys that they're building up right now that it's not just one guy.
I don't think Swerve even.
You know what I'm saying? They're watching. They're gonna be watching show by show.
But that's booking.
Swerve ain't going near that title.
Why not debut somebody against one of the?
I'm not saying debut. I'm saying they're gonna
one of the best motherfucking wrestlers, top tier champions.
I'm saying you just did the face off with him and Braun Breaker. So
have we seen Parker Boudreaux's work?
Show.
And I'm not saying
no. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be watching. This is gonna be. That's what I'm saying. You gotta watch this show by show. They're gonna be sitting there saying, "Might 1 week or 1 month, it might be Braun Breaker that they might think be the next person that might take the title." Because I said they're looking for the next person to take the title from Ciampa. You know what I'm saying? This is not about to be Ciampa run like he had last time. This is they're waiting for.
You don't think so?
No, I think now you talk about. I'm not putting a specific number on it. Once again, they're watching to see who is their guy. They want to be the brand.
Because whoever beats Ciampa's made
elemental joint. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like when Seth in like the face off they had, somebody put a dope picture up when they had the face off between Taker and Cena, Punk and Seth, and then they showed Braun Breaker and Ciampa. You know what I'm saying? The same type of like backstage face offs. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Remember the backstage face off, Rookie Cena versus
Undertaker. Yeah.
Right. Slapped them up, whoop de whoop. CM Punk and what's his name? Seth Rollins.
Oh, NXT.
Title, you know what I'm saying? Commending each other. And same thing here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Cena was their guy. They're putting their eyes on. They want to show him. So it's like, next week, it could be somebody else, though, if Braun Breaker doesn't really continue to keep the story going.
Braun Breaker fits.
Next week, if Kurt Wagner has a crazy match versus, you know what I'm saying, somebody break off of that fatal four-way, they might be putting more eyes on him. Like, all right, let's see what we can do for him. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's going to be like a week by week type of, you know what I'm saying, viewing.
What's because I won the breakout tournament?
Oh, Mello. Yeah, Mello too.
Carmelo.
Yeah.
We were talking about Carmelo last
Oh, my God. Yo, he was valid. It was that the dude that was with him was so fucking weird, dog. That nigga was
He came off as a creep.
That nigga was weird as hell, bro.
I like the angle. He came off as a
like, did Mello turn heel?
Yeah.
But how do you
that makes sense.
Heel?
That makes sense.
No, I mean, this wasn't even a double term type feel. Like, Duke Hudson is like, he's still going to give off heel vibes to me. Like, there's no way you can make him into a baby face to me, just to be honest with you. Yeah, he just looks like a dick. Like, but neither here nor there, though. Like, that was wow, fucking weird to me, somebody. But, I don't know. I got to see what's going to happen next week with that shit, because that was real cringy. Like, just, like, as a black dude, that nigga just kept saying, we bout it. Like, what, my nigga? Like, fuck is you talking about?
Remy got a new single out.
Smart. A lot of people been dropped, like a lot of people from random, but a lot of people from like these albums, like from CLB and Donna and shit, been dropping like music or getting ready to drop music. I just see Vori drop his track list for his tape. Thames just dropped the EP. Yella dropped her album. You know what I'm saying?
I went to that Yella album, and man, look, I need to enjoy that album in a different space. And when I say different space, I need to enjoy that shit with something soft.
Nigga, this is what we talking about, Los.
What do you mean? What you mean?
Sue just said you gotta listen to music in a setting where you don't even need to do that.
What you do not listen to R&B around the ladies?
Yeah, but you don't have to do that in order for an album to hit, bro.
That specific album,
bro. She got songs in there where she's talking about playing in the fucking dirt with her brother. What the fuck you gonna be doing with your shorty when that record come on?
How are you and your brother's relationship? Talk to me about that. That's what I'm asking.
Very good. What does it got to do?
Not you. That's what I'm gonna ask her.
Oh. Nigga, what?
Listen, me and women, dog.
Nigga,
like,
why you trying to get some tune wet? You asking her about her brother?
I'm a dialogue nigga. I like to have dialogue with women.
Nigga, that song is late in the album. It's too late for that.
I'm a dialogue. I like stimulating dialogue and conversation.
It's like the third to last song. It's late in the game for that, my nigga.
Look at this nigga face.
I don't want to hear about my brother while I'm about to get smashed or getting smashed.
Or like, or you got the idea to smash? Like, you be like,
how's your brother? Nigga, what?
How your brother doing?
And you just think about a random argument you had in a text message where that nigga probably didn't want to pick you up for some shit. Like, this nigga didn't even want to get out.
I'm gonna tell y'all this before we head into the waves. I've told you this before.
Man. NXT, like I said before, NXT, lots of work with. I'm gonna watch it week by week, but I'm probably gonna be watching this like on the after watch. I'm not gonna be like really like,
on the 434 check-in.
You heard, but neither here nor there. If anything else,
there's a method to the madness. I've always told you this, Arri. There's always a method to my madness with these women, though.
No, you was a sick Negro, bro. That's good. We good.
I think, yeah, man, we good.
Let's get to the wave.
Nothing else.
All right, give me my plug, young whippersnapper.
Oh, he ready.
I'm not, but I just need my plug and whippersnapper.
When you put the joint on your lip on your in your mouth like that, pause. Like you gonna fix somebody.
You gotta hang from right here.
You gonna fix somebody car and shit. You under the hood.
Hold on,
Let me see what I can find in my playlist.
No, actually, hand me that quiver over there in the corner.
Peace to the gods.
I've been doing a TDE.
Nigga, what the fuck is today's mathematics?
Little TDE deep dive.
Where was it? I forgot. Oh, my bad. You know I gotta come prepared.
Oops, God damn.
Scheiße.
Did you unplug it?
I don't know what I did, home slice. Unplug something.
You know what? I'm not touching any cords. I almost stabbed myself. Is this a knife? Oh no, this is your reflector.
It's a knife.
Yes, I'm just laying on the shit like, what the fuck?
Yeah, shout out to Drake for really embracing the knife talk. Like, this is a sick Negro.
That's man's them knife talk.
Yo, for real though, stabby stab. Niggas really be getting stabby stab because they can't shoot people.
Hey, it's not all that bad.
It was like really wilding out because nigga had a gun. Like,
Yo, they really be on shit out there, bro.
What's in here? So hard.
Yo, chill, son. I got chill. Oh, I said I got some hot in there. Chill out.
Not up in here.
Some hot in that garbage can.
It's some hot in that garbage
Shout out
can.
to our sponsors at Skillshare.
Shout out to my nigga Joe.
Shout out Joe, man. It's some hot in that trash can.
Oh, because I thought I was gonna be like, I mean,
No. It's
oh,
I understand.
yo, I'm helping you. You
I
heard?
don't even be drinking that shit.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? I should be drinking that in more high. Where's the high quality H2O in this bit?
I got some.
It's some high quality H2O.
H2O. I'm trying to tell you, it's the best. Yo, these white people gave me some good ass water at this Hall of Fame, bro. I was like, is this Evian? Like in a truck? Like,
Stupid. You hear this, man? It's like some good ass water, man.
I was like, goddamn, like.
I got mine already queued
They
up.
must have a Brita on that bitch or some shit, yo. That ass, yo. They had the Brita on that joint. That shit was good as
I'm
hell.
going old school with mine, like real old school.
I only drink from the springs
okay,
of Lake Minnetonka.
What we watching?
Piece of my love by Guy.
So okay, okay, I'll tell you after. Which one?
Piece of my love by Guy.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I've been digging in the
You've been
crates.
on the Starks playlist.
I've been digging in the crates.
You've been digging on the Starky Love One playlist, my guy.
One white girl listen to Guy.
Touche. Unless they like already been dipping and dabbing in the 80s.
Unless they had a black boyfriend before me, and I'm just going in the hallway, raw dog or something.
I can hear white bitches be like, "Oh, play some Guy. I like Teddy Riley."
Actually, I would be like,
you would be surprised.
You cracker.
You
You my kind of cracker.
Probably out here.
It's a joint that put me on some
Cracker with a little bit of sazon on it, huh?
She's a salted cracker.
You a cracker with a little bit of butter, your little townhouse.
Hey, yo.
Was it clubhouse or townhouse? Oh, all right.
That's a quick reference. You showing your age, old nigga.
Yo, shut up.
You showing your age with that one.
Yo.
Let me go ahead and play
Good
this.
as hell, my nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Please don't judge me, man. I talk ratchet when I'm high.
Look at this pause ass cover, man.
How's it pause, my nigga?
I don't know. Ladies, if you in the audio listening to this, not the ladies in attendance, but the ladies watching that will be listening to the audio, yes, this is one of them.
Bluetooth connected.
Oh yeah.
He about to play. He about to play fucking Fat Luther. $10 he plays Fat Luther.
Not Fat Luther.
I like Fat.
I like him too.
See, this is his problem. He always predict, and is always wrong, and he's always loving the record after.
Hey, you've been batting for 1,000 lately. I can't front.
Let's see. What playlist does your boy go to? Wow. Wrong impersonation.
This nigga think he Dr. Evil or some shit.
Yeah, let's go with Dr. Evil. Wrong. Dr. I was gonna go for, right? Let's see. I know what the song is, but this is
Every for America and for all the Americans.
Sound like Harlem Nights.
No. This is Would You Rather by the Georgettes.
Nigga.
Yeah. Boy.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know name.
And were they around before I was born?
Would you rather?
Hey, yo, everything all right at home, my G? Everything all right at home, my guy?
Here, let's see. This is good driving music to smoke to. You heard?
I mean, not from them lyrics. Sound like you.
Some Queen and Slim shit.
Yeah, man, it's just some good player shit to rise to.
Call her back.
Cool. Y'all know I don't be like talking on the phone.
Hey, I'm not much of a phone talk nigga. I don't even do the voice notes.
I don't like talking on the phone.
I don't even do the voice notes. I can't do that shit.
Well,
you all right?
I wish you would not fucking answer my phone. I'll kill you. I kill you dead.
You good though?
I swear to God.
Sue, you got your wave ready, my guy?
I do. We bring in a new era NXT, and one of my artists who I wish, and they are dropping an album this year.
Oh yeah, Wale.
Wale.
That NXT theme is fire.
The NXT theme down south featuring Yella, Beezy, and I forgot the other guy.
Oh, Yella, Michael Irvin boy.
Kream. So this is it right here.
Try and get rid of all you haters and you bust.
Yo,
That
that's
record fire.
Harry snapped. Holy shit.
That's a fire. That's a fire flip for Still Tipping.
Damn.
That's the NXT theme. That's fucking crazy.
Wait, this is the NXT thing?
Mm-hmm.
Down south swinging. Why down south? I don't get it.
Beat the fuck out of me. They
That's
love
my
Wale.
theory. That's my theory on it.
Hey, H.
Back that down south wrestling feel to NXT.
And they're in Florida.
Wish.
That's what WWE. That's
Dusty
my
is
theory.
long gone, bro. They will never get back to that feel.
Hey, Paul, can you call that, what's his name? Wale? Wale. Get Wale on the phone.
Them crackers love Wale, and Wale was like, say less. Bong for your ass.
That's a chat.
Get that shit streaming. You heard? No, I can't wait for the next Wale project for sure.
He a nigga we forgot to talk about in that top 5 conversation. Because he has versatility.
He's been very consistent.
He's versatile.
We'll talk about it. But let's get ready to sign up out of this joint, man. You already know where to follow us. Get your Bars Off podcast on all streaming platforms, YouTube. You already know, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, wherever you find joints, except SoundCloud.
We on Amazon. We bougie.
Facts, big bougie. But you already know, follow us on our respective platforms and on social media. All of that good stuff, man. Can I get it too sweet to get out of here?
Oh yeah, shout out to Tyler. Let's film in her house.
It was like the 4th or 5th time we filmed here. I film where I want, nigga.
Shout out Ty, and then the young lady. What was the other young lady name?
Tyleese.
I film.
Oh, I bet. We're gonna cut this off early then. Bet.
Charlene, nigga.
Charlene. Charlene. Oh, okay.
Charlene. All right,
Black hours, I see.
Shout out to our sponsors at niggas.